वेलकम गेमर्स हाम्रो esports च्याम्पियनशिप 2025 को लागि जहाँ हामीले गेमर्सहरूलाई गेमसँग भेटाउँछौँ र त्यो हाम्रो इन्टरेक्सनलाई हामी तपाईँको आइबलमा स्ट्रेट सुट गर्छौँ सो हाम्रो आज यो फर्स्ट डोटाको म्याच सुरु हुन लागिरहेको छ एकैछिनमा हाम्रो प्लेयर्सहरू रेडी छन् हाम्रो प्लेयर्सहरू अलरेडी लबीमा बसेर कोइन टसहरू यताउता गर्दैछन् वी विल लिभ देम टु द्याट र त्योभन्दा अगाडि बिफोर वी स्टार्ट दिस इज अ ह्युज मोन्युमेन्टल स्टेप यो हाम्रो नेपाली गेमिङ सिनमा सो एकचोटि हाम्रो सबै जसले इन्भल्भ हुनुभएको छ उहाँहरूलाई एकचोटि जस्ट थोरै थोरै टाइम निकालेर हामीले उहाँहरूलाई थ्याङ्क्स चाहिँ दिउँ सो लाइक आई सेड हाम्रो esports championship 2025 hosted by NepalPlays capital I र supply limited र supported by DRS अनि हाम्रो नेपाल स्पोर्ट्स काउन्सिल National Sports Council Nepal, sorry. And in association with Arabpati Esports अनि pronounce गर्ने गाह्रो रहेछ यो मानवा Esports, GamePlanet, Mhangsa Esports, sorry मैले अस्ति पनि मिस्टेक गरेछु नेभर माइन्ड हामी त्यसमा फिर्ता आउँछौँ GamePlanet, PowerPlay र हाम्रो पेमेन्ट पार्टनर खल्ती र हाम्रो साउन्ड पार्टनर ISS लाई र मोस्ट अफ अल a huge shout out to ESAN जसले यो सबै कुरा पोसिबल गरेर बिचमा कोअर्डिनेटरको रोल खेलेर नेसनल स्टेजमा यो गेमलाई अगाडि ल्याएर जस्ट द लभ अफ द गेम जस्ट इट उजेस आउट सो आज हाम्रो के छ भनेर हेरौँ न त एकचोटि हामी आजको लागि तपाईँहरूलाई के गेम छ हामीसँग भनेर So everything else in between त्यो तपाईहरुले आफैले एकचोटी हेरेर गर्नको लागि मैले तपाईलाई राख्दिएको छु ओके सो हामी लेट्स मुभ अन टु हाम्रो आजको गेमिङको लागि आज के छ त हामीसँग तपाईहरुको लागि Okay, so alikiti technical hiccups-हरु ठिक छ केही भएन it's still the first day so we're working out all the kinks त्यसैले तपाईहरुलाई I'm sorry for any inconvenience so आज हाम्रो upper bracket को पहिलो गेम छ Avengers versus One Last Ride so let's see कि हाम्रो यो दुईटा टिमले कस्तो गर्छ भनेर किनभने let me remind you both of these teams are relatively new in the esports scene well हाम्रो esports scene त्यस्तो really well known छैन I understand that तर पनि so हाम्रो Avengers versus One Last Ride छ आजको upper bracket र यो I will remind you कि यो double elimination गेमहरु हो सो upper bracket बाट कसैले हार्यो भन्दैमा उनीहरु आउटै हुने होइन उनीहरु लोवर ब्र्याकेटमा गएर अर्को टिमसँग खेल्छ जुन हामीसँग पछि देखिन्छ सो हाम्रो होल म्याप यो रोड म्यापमा भनौं स्केड्युलको कुरा गर्दाखेरि I think so we'll get back to you on that so hello this is me Guns and Aces so as a मेरो अलिकति again first day भएको भएर अलिकति technical hiccups-हरु भइरहेको छ त्यसैले as a you'll just have to you know work with this selfie of mine अर्को दिनदेखि म तपाईहरुसँग लाइभ नै हुन्छु सो आजको दिनमा हाम्रो Avengers versus One Last Ride छ सो प्लेयर्सहरुले कोइन टसहरु गरिसकेको छ र दे आर गेटिङ रेडी टु फाइट इट आउट आई विल रिमाइन्ड यु कि दिस इज अ बेस्ट अफ 3 सिरिज सो फर्स्ट गेम के हुन्छ त्यो भन्दैमा हाम्रो गेम डिक्टेट हुन सक्दैन किनभने मोस्ट अफ दिस प्लेयर्स आर न्यू टु द ल्यान्ड सीन राइट सो कसरी गर्ने के गर्ने फर्स्टमा यु नो द नर्भ्स हुन्छ नि त्यसले गर्दाखेरि धेरै इश्युज आउन सक्छ सो वी आर वेटिङ अन द ड्राफ्ट फ्रम द प्लेयर्स अनि आई एम बिङ टोल्ड कि प्लेयर्सहरू रेडी हुँदैछ सो वन्स अगेन एक्चुली मैले स्पोन्सर्सहरू चाहिँ रिमाइन्ड गर्न चाहन्छु अघि मैले हाम्रो के अरे हाम्सा स्पोर्ट्स ई स्पोर्ट्सको नाम बिगारेको थिएँ आई अपोलोजाइज फर द्याट होइन सो यसपालि म बिगार्दैन सो वन्स अगेन होस्टेड बाई नेपाल प्लेज क्यापिटल आई सप्लाई अनलिमिटेड र सपोर्टेड बाई डिआरएस नेसनल स्पोर्ट्स काउन्सिल नेपाल र इन एसोसिएसन विथ अरबपट्टि स्पोर्ट्स अनि त्यसपछि हाम्रो म नबिगारिकन भन्छु यसपालि हाङ्सा स्पोर्ट्स अनि गेम प्लानेट र पावर प्ले स्पेसली म आफै पनि गेम प्लानेटबाटै सिक्दै सिक्दै डोटा गरेँ गेम प्लानेट र पावर प्लेबाट सो यो दुईटा त्यो मेरो लागि अलिक स्पेसल नै छ क्या छन चाहिँ र हाम्रो पेमेन्ट पार्टनर खल्ती साउन्ड पार्टनर आइएसएस र वन्स अगेन टु इशान अ भेरी बिग थ्याङ्क यू फर मेकिङ एभ्रिथिङ पोसिबल So I think our players are getting ready for the game Abba. Let me just check in. के भइरहेछ भनेर I'll get back to you right away. हाम्रो थोरै टेक्निकल हिकअप्सले गर्दाखेरि हामीले लबी कोल्याप्स गरेर फेरि एक्चुली लबी रिमेक गर्नुपर्ने भएको छ त्यही भएर अलिकति टाइम लागेको सो एकैछिन हामीसँग कुद्नुहोस् हामी तबसम्म लेट्स get to know the players, the young and budding players. So, Team Avengers, it's Yanks, Uchiha Itachi, well, Japanese dub हेर्ने भएको भएर of course मैले Uchiha अगाडि भन्छु Yasnas, El Bicho, me and four trashes, absolutely अहिलेसम्मको सबभन्दा मोस्ट ट्रुथफुल स्टेटमेन्ट त्यही हो मी एन्ड फ्लो ट्रासेस यु नो लाइक द्याट इज मी एभ्री गेम सो टिम अभेन्जर्सको हाम्रो ड्राफ्ट भन्दा सरी टिम अभेन्जर्सको हाम्रो रस्टर यही नै हो लेट्स मुभ अन टु द अदर टिम लेट्स टेक अ लुक उहाँहरूसँग फाइट गर्न चाहिँ को रेडी हुनुहुन्छ भनेर Okay, so one last ride र हाम्रो प्लेयर्सहरू अजु मेल आइरिन कार्मा र एक्सेल आई थिङ्क हाम्रो यो नेपाल सिनमा पहिलेदेखि अलिकति ध्यान दिइरहनु भएको मान्छेहरूले यहाँ मध्येको कतिवटा प्लेयर्सको नाम पहिला सुन्नु पनि भएको थियो होला भनेर स्पेसली आई थिङ्क आइरिनको नाम हामीले धेरै नै सुनेको थियौँ जस्तो लाग्छ पहिला हाम्रो माई रिभेन्जबाट पनि उहाँहरूले खेलेर एकदम राम्रो पर्फर्मेन्स देखाएर हाम्रो नाम बनाएको थियो पहिला त्यसैले आई थिङ्क ओल्ड भेटरन प्लेयर्सहरूलाई चाहिँ उहाँहरू को हो भनेर अलिकति आइडिया चाहिँ छ होला ल लेट्स सी कि पुरानो त्यो स्पार्क अझै छ कि छैन भने इट्स मी अगेन सो हामी अझै पनि प्लेयर्सहरूलाई गेमको लागि कुरेर बसिरहेको छौँ हामी वी आर करेन्टली गेटिङ इन्फर्मेसन कि प्लेयर्सहरूको अब धेरै सबै कुरा भइसक्यो र कोइन टसहरू सिद्धिसक्यो र अब गेममा हामी एकैछिन छिर्छौँ होला हामी ड्राफ्टिङ फेजमा अब एकैछिन थोरै एकैछिनमा छिरिहाल्छौँ अलिकति धैर्य धारण गरिदिनु होला start भयो. I'm again sorry for अलिकति त्यो टेक्निकल डिफिकल्टिजहरुको, तर here we are with the drafting phase, right? So हाम्रो टिम अभेन्जर्स को पहिलो ban छ Primal Beast. So I think Primal Beast is a really actual beast जब कि यो early game potential उसको हेर्दाखेरि र immediately हाम्रो One Last Ride ले पनि Monkey King बाट उनीहरुको ban गरेको छ. It's still One Last Ride's turn to ban one more. यो draft मात्रै हेर्दाखेरि Primal Beast लाई उनीहरुले ban गरेको छन् Avengers ले भनिसकेपछि maybe they are looking for अलिकति early game centric पाराको gameplay किन भन्दाखेरि Primal Beast is really good in the early game to mid game. त्यसैले उहाँहरुले आफ्नो प्लेज लाई काउन्टर प्ले हुन सक्छ भनेर अभेन्जर्सहरुले ब्यान गरेको हुन सक्छ. हाम्रो टिम वन लास्ट राइडले मंकी किङ पछिको ब्यानमा चाहिँ अलिकति अर्सा ओके. सो अर्सा अनअर्थोडक्स तर आई मिन दुईटा क्यारी नै भनौँ न. देयर अब एमके क्यारी पनि खेलाउँछ, मिड पनि खेलाउँछ तर आई एम नट श्योर व्हाट वन लास्ट राइड इज गोइङ फर राइट नाउ. आई मिन दे स्टिल हैव वन मोर ब्यान विथ देम. They really took their time यो अर्साको ब्यानसँग सोचेर. So maybe they have something cooking. भन्छ नि let them cook भनेर. So I think I would be better off letting them cook अहिलेको लागि. So still waiting for that third ban from One Last Ride. MK त ब्यान गरे, क्यारी नै रुल ब्यान गरे जस्तो लाग्छ. फेरि अर्सा पनि ब्यान छ र भाइपर ब्यान भएको छ अब. भाइपर र फिनिक्स. Like Phoenix is one of those heroes जुन is such a menace यो टीम फाइटरमा. I mean long range को उसको सबै स्पेल्सहरु so long range बाट यति धेरै अनविन्सहरु क्रिएट गर्न सक्छ One Last Ride को लागि. Let's see if उहाँहरुको ड्राफ्ट पनि त्यही अनुसारले गइरहेको छ कि छैन. Let's see if these bans make sense. कि उनीहरुको ड्राफ्टलाई कम्प्लिमेन्ट गर्ने ब्यानहरु हो कि जस्ट आफ्नो अभेन्जर्सको टिम गेम प्लानलाई बिगार्ने ब्यानहरु. त्यसैले अभेन्जर्सबाट पनि हाम्रो ज्यूस ब्यान भएको छ, एम्बर ब्यान भएको छ. अगेन ज्यूस र एम्बर भनेको हाम्रो अर्ली टु मिड गेम एकदमै इश्यूजहरु क्रिएट गर्ने, स्पेशली यो एम्बर स्पिरिट र यो प्राइमल बिस्ट एकदम एक्टिभ हिरोजहरु. ज्यूस आफैमा एक्टिभ नभए पनि अरु लेन्सहरुमा आफ्नो अल्टिमेट युज गरेर थन्डर गॉड्स राथ युज गरेर किल्सहरु यताउतामा कन्ट्रिब्युट हेभिली गर्न सक्छ. सो आई थिंक हाम्रो अभेन्जर्स आर गियरिङ टुवर्ड्स एकदम अर्ली गेमको फाइटिङ, अर्ली गेम पुशेसमा. अनि दे आर जस्ट मेकिङ श्योर विथ देयर ब्यान्ड्स कि अर्ली गेममा केही पनि नहोस्. अनि दिस लिच पिक एक्चुअली कम्प्लिमेन्ट्स है किनभने लिच डज नट रियली रिक्वायर द्याट मच आइटम्स टु बी अनलाइन. एउटा शार्ड, त्यसपछि एउटा कुनै युटिलिटी आइटम अनि इज रेडी टु गो. र त्यही अनुसारले अगेन टिम अभेन्जर्स ब्यानिङ दिज अर्ली हिरोज यो अगाडि एकदम इश्यूजहरु क्रिएट गर्न सक्ने. आई मिन ग्याङ गरेर चाहिँ सबै कुरा राम्रो भइराछ. देन यु हेभ अ साइलेन्सर हु युजेस ग्लोबल साइलेन्स. अल अफ अ सडन आफूले प्रेसर गरिरहेको ठाउँबाट फिर्ता ब्याक आएर भाग्न पर्ने हुन सक्छ. सो टिम अभेन्जर्स आर फुल्ली गियरिङ अप टु फर इट. आई थिंक ब्यानहरु हेर्दा त्यस्तो देखिरहेको छ. ओके सो लीना र नेक्स्ट असासिन अगेन हेभी बर्स्ट ड्यामेज हिरोजहरु. नेक्स्ट असासिनको त्यो अर्ली एक्चुअली लेभल 6 हिट गर्न बित्तिकै उसले जुन रोटेसनहरु गर्छ इम्प्याक्टफुल भयो भने यस्तो सजिलो. अनि then again pair Lina with next assassin and you got a more instantly bursted down. Like there is no escape early game ma. Pachi alikiti items haru aisake maybe the early game ma there is just no way to escape from this dual combo. So त्यही कुरा हामीले यदि फेरि One Last Ride ma हेर्ने हो भने they have such save heroes. Abaddon is a really good hero that you cannot burst down. As a next as a Lina Abaddon the second life ले गर्दाखेरि he is always going to be stalling. Again Dawnbreaker is also kind of hard to bring down. It's a global presence पनि छ. You have to understand कि Avengers को सबै अहिलेसम्मको सबै एकदम squishy heroes हरु छ. So because if they go on someone Dawnbreaker को ultimate use गरेर you know there's Abaddon save सबै गरेर if they can stall it out One Last Ride को team there respond गर्न ready हुन सक्छ. अनि once again TA is a very good pick against the Lina mid. I am assuming you're a Lina mid हो भनेर. तर the
5 seconds
लिनाले
remaining.
धेर हाम्रो थर्मल रनअवेको फ्यासेट लिएको हुन्छ सो इफ थर्मल रनअवेको फ्यासेट लियो भने त्यो बर्न ड्यामेज लाग्दैन नि त सो ओन्ली वान इन्स्टेन्स अफ ड्यामेज हुन्छ र त्यसलाई हाम्रो रिफ्र्याक्सनले ब्रेक गर्छ आई थिङ्क द्याट्स हाउ इट वर्क्स अहिले पनि इभन त्यो ब्यारियर अमाउन्ट भयो भने आई मिन हामी भेटरन प्लेयर्सहरूलाई थाहा छ पहिला टेम्पर
Radiant
असासिनको
team back.
इन्स्टेन्स अनुसारले काम गर्थ्यो
Dire
जति
team
धेरै ड्यामेज भयो
Dire
भने तर
team
अहिले त
back.
ब्यारियरको अनुसारले काम गर्छन् सो मेबी इट्स नट हाउ इट वर्क्स आइम नट क्वाइट स्योर अहिले के भएको छ भनेर तर
Radiant
आई फिल कि
team
लिना
back.
ल्याक्स सिभियरली इन आर्मर अनि त्यही ए ओके सो अलिकति सानो करेक्सन भएको रहेछ या मैले
Radiant
अहिलेदेखि
team pick.
यो जुन भनिरहेको थिएँ लेफ्ट र राइट स्विच भएको रहेछ अगेन दिस द फर्स्ट डे अलिकति सानो टेक्निकल हिकअप्सहरू आउनु स्वाभाविक नै हो राइट सो आई एम सरी फर द इन्कन्भिनियन्स सो राइट साइडमा चाहिँ हाम्रो अभेन्जर्सहरूको रहेछ सो अभेन्जर्स आर द वान are
10
banning all
seconds
this
remaining.
Ursa, Viper, यस्तो अनि it actually makes sense उनीहरूको ड्राफ्ट
5
हेर्दाखेरि किन
seconds
भन्दा
remaining.
these Mars, these Dawnbreaker यिनीहरू एउटा उनीहरूमा स्टिक गरेर हान्ने हिरोहरूसँग एकदमै समस्या हुन्छ जस्तै Ursa can burst down these Dawnbreaker, these Mars, Viper को सेम कुरा हो र इभन हाम्रो फिनिक्स पनि सेम नै कुरा हो दे आर सो good at bursting down these tanky beefy heroes so हाम्रो अभेन्जर्सको सबै ब्यानहरू उनीहरूको हिरो इम्पावर गर्ने खालको छ र त्यसरी नै हाम्रो यतापट्टि वान लास्ट राइडको पनि हेर्ने हो भने दिस लिना दिस लिच यो सबै भनेको अर्ली गेम बर्स्ट गर्ने र अर्ली गेम पुश गर्ने यु हेभ अ टिम्बर छ जो अगाडि फ्रन्ट लाइनमा बसेर सबै कुरालाई ट्याङ्क गर्छ र यु हेभ लिना टु ब्याक लाइनमा बसेर दिनलाई र यु हेभ द लिच टु डिस्ट्रप्ट एनिथिङ द्याट ह्यापन्स कोही आयो सिनिस्टर केस हान्यो शार्ड हान्यो अल्टिमेट हान्यो वान पर्सन इज स्योर टु डाई त्यसमै मिक्स इन लिना र मिक्सको स्पेल्सहरू सो it's going to be really hard
Dire
to
team
fight into this team. And finally, they have Spectre. Again, one more hero that's very, very good early game. Like you have that 8 to 10 minutes Orchid. The Orchid आउन बित्तिकै you're basically a global hero. र कसैलाई पनि एउटा certain life को thresholdबाट तल पार्न बित्तिकै there's the Spectre with the Orchid with the pure damage.
10
You're dead.
seconds remaining.
You don't know what to do next. When you respawn and you go at them, the
5
Timber Saw
seconds
is there to
remaining.
block your path. केही गरी you get past the Timber Saw, Lich छ, Nyx छ त्यसलाई बचाउनको लागि अगेन स्पेक्टर 30 सेकेन्ड कुलडाउन मात्रै छ स्पेक्टरको अल्टिमेट सो यु नेभर नो when the spectre is going to come at you so it's draft हेर्दाखेरि it seems as if हाम्रो one last ride had a game plan यो गेममा कसरी जाने के जाने भनेर तर it looks like late game it's going to be slightly more difficult for one last ride to burst down these Avengers heroes. Again, one last pick बाँकी छ हाम्रो Avengers. Let's see what it is. किन भन्दाखेरि लेट गेममा गएर स्पेक्टरको ड्यामेज त छ but the way Spectre is played these days, it's more of a mid to early game hero अहिले स्पेक्टर पनि लाइक हामी पहिला त्यो रेडियन्स त्यो स्कडी त्यो ट्याङ्की हामी देख्दैनौँ आजकल त्यही भएर सो Rubik it's a pretty good game for Rubik actually so Deja Vu is I'm willing to bet कि Deja Vu is going to have a really good game यो गेममा there's just so many spells to steal I mean Lich को any spell is a win Lina को any spell is a win Timber को पनि most spells are wins हैन there we have it कुन प्लेयरले कुन लिइरहेको छ हैन so I think it's the Jax mid with his TA or maybe it's the carry Jax maybe sorry त्यही अनुसारले हाम्रो one last ride को पनि सबै पिकर हेर्दा it's I'm pretty sure it's the Lina mid the Lina sorry Mel Spectre let's go to the game so हाम्रो गेम सुरु is a wonderful set actually if someone really like loves me भित्रबाट मलाई त लिनाको सेट कसैले गिफ्ट गर्दै म एकदम अभारी हुन्थे I absolutely love that set man so again हेर्दाखेरि it looks more like Avengers are gearing up for sorry not Avengers one last ride are gearing up for the early game push and nature's call so I think it's just a fun way of saying ki I'm going to the bathroom so ekashin guru some good community talks हुन्छ नि सबैजना एकदम पोजिटिभ भाइब्स छ like that is what you want to see हुन्छ नि हाम्रो फर्स्ट गेमबाट a good player environment. So yeah, हामी कुरिरहेछौँ सबैजनाको लागि. हामीले लेनको प्रेडिक्सनहरु गर्न थाल्दाखेरि it looks as if Spectre हाम्रो one last ride को लागि it's the Spectre carry अनि त्यसपछि Lich position 5, it's the Nyx roaming like position 4, and it's the Lina absolutely Lina mid र हाम्रो Timbersaw is absolutely going top. तर early game मा हाम्रो it's really difficult for Avengers to do what they're trying to do. I feel as if यो Dawnbreaker चाहिँ mid भएर TA लाई चाहिँ हाम्रो position 1 role दिएको जस्तो. किन भन्दाखेरि I mean we have seen that TA is a pretty good position 1 as well. त्यो burst damage, त्यो physical damage को लागि. अनि if you look at हाम्रो यो one last ride, they are susceptible to burst damage. किन भन्दाखेरि Lina is really squishy. हाम्रो Lich is really squishy, and if Timber does not get those stacks, हाम्रो armor, reactive armor को stacks नभए is pretty squishy as well. If Nyxले केही गरी आफ्नो spiked carapace use गर्न पाएन भने it's really difficult for Nyx as well. So like I said, Spectre पहिलाको जस्तो tanky Radiance, Blade Mail, त्यो Scary tanky Spectre भन्दा पनि आजकल highly damage वाला गर्छ, right? So we're still waiting on that pause to be lifted. It's a pretty big nature's call, right? A bit of taunting going on from both teams. एकअर्काको लागि. So go and ready go signal त आइसकेको छ. So we're waiting for them to start. म बोल्दा बोल्दा थाक्न थालिसके तर गेम सुरु भइरहेको छैन. I mean, again, it's the first day. So हल्का टेक्निकल हिकअप्सहरु एक्सपेक्टेड हो.
I'll always remember how foolish you looked.
Okay, so हाम्रो बल्ल गेम स्टार्ट भयो. Like officially हाम्रो गेम स्टार्ट भयो है. So both teams हरु आफ्नो आफ्नो साइडले गइरहेछन् र अहिले यसो हेर्दाखेरि I am leaning more towards this TA mid हो भनेर हैन. अब of course Lina is the mid हुन पर्ने नै हो त्यही हो. So bottom lane हाम्रो one last ride bottom lane र bottom lane जमाउन खोजिरहेको छ. We cannot see Avengers अहिले कहाँ छ because they're smoked up. दुवै टिम ढल नै गइरहेछ. Avengers looking for the sneaky way in. साइडबाट घुमेर जान खोजिरहेको छ. Nobody sees nobody at the moment. तर I'm pretty sure Yaz को अहिले smoke break हुन्छ होला एकैछिनमा. I mean they're right there तर कस्तो मजाले ठ्याक्कै precipice. They see the Dawnbreaker. हेरौँ, they do know that they're there. Pingsहरु त गरिरहेको छ त्यहाँ कोही छ भन्ने. किनभने smoke break हुन बित्तिकै instantly high groundमा कोही छ है भने उनीहरु गर्न त गरे. Like अब both team को perspective हेर्दाखेरि none of them see each other अहिले. So I think that's it for the smoke gank, I guess. So not much happening there. हामीलाई त्यस्तो लाग्यो पनि the amount of mind games it goes. किनभने immediately जब Dawnbreaker को त्यहाँ smoke break भयो, they were immediately able to recognize कि हैन त्यहाँ माथि कोही छ है भनेर. And they were able to like they did not know कहाँ छ के छ भनेर. So they were just going back. I think it's the smart move. So both bounty runes going to both of these teams. So we're pretty much even at this point. So mid lane, हाम्रो Rubik. What? Rubik is the mid lane? Okay, so Rubik is the mid lane, I know. I was expecting maybe Dawnbreaker mid, but okay, the Rubik is mid, I guess. Bottom lane mostly हाम्रो Dawnbreaker र Mars. I would like to see their combos. Dawnbreaker र Mars, like how do they plan to go forward with this lane?
Denied.
Bottom lane को हामीले हेर्दाखेरि bottom lane मा खासै रमाइलो हुन पर्ने किनभने we can see कि Dawnbreaker is going back bottom lane त्यही त Dawnbreaker हाम्रो पछाडि गएर वार्डहरू गर्न गइरहेको जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई Dawnbreaker र हाम्रो उतापट्टि दुईटा पोजिसन 4 हरुको फाइट त परिरहेको थियो I don't see what's happening तर I guess something did happen there लिचले Dawnbreaker लाई हाटेर उता गइरहेको थियो meanwhile Spectre र हाम्रो Marsले एकअर्कालाई हानाहान भइरहेको छ टिम्सको लागि फाइट लिच इज फर्स्ट ब्लड यहाँ हुन सक्छ र इट इज फर्स्ट ब्लड Dawnbreaker अघिको त्यो स्कर्मिश उनीहरूले उतापट्टि के गर्यो मलाई थाहा छैन तर something did happen र लिच was low life त्यहाँ हैन र त्यसलाई इमिडिएटली क्यापिटलाइज गर्न सक्यो इट वाज जस्ट विच इज आउट अफ पोजिसन देयर भन्दाखेरि यो इज आउट अफ पोजिसन किन भन्दाखेरि यु क्यान सी कि डन बिस्तारै पछाडिबाट ऱ्याप अराउन्ड गर्दै 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 जस्ट लुकिङ फर द राइट अपर्च्युनिटी 1 minute 49 seconds and Lina already has her bottle. It's a Spectre alone down here. Maybe the Lich is going to come to help. The Lich is in base. He's trying to come around. The Spectre, he might be in trouble as well. The TP does come from Lich. I mean, that is enough to scare both of them away at this point in time. The Lich is just such a strong laner. क्या अगाडि त्यो गेममा चाहिँ अहिले किनभने he has that innate जसले गर्दा उसको माना रिजन भइरहेको छ सो इट्स such a great innate for him अहिले मिलाउनको लागि किनभने he does not really need त्यो माना बुटहरु किनभने स्पेशली oh wait he is going for the mana boot okay he is going for the mana boot किनभने अहिले mana boot there is a nerf भएको छ the amount of mana you get from the boot is quite nerfed त्यही भएर खासै mana boot भन्दा पनि धेरै जसले ट्रायंगल जान्थे तर you know it's a new meta so mid late it seems pretty even हामीले even last deniesहरु हेर्ने हो भने पनि both Rubik and Lina are almost head to head with Lina having slight advantage that's the problem with Lina you know like too much nuke damage so early nuke एकदमै धेरै छ so like we said Lina ले thermal runaway नै लिएको छ so it's more of a hitter build तर you know तर both are viable अहिले भन्ने नै भेट्छ so Rubik को flugal fridge छ जुनले गर्दाखेरि जति धेरै spells stolen spells हरुको हाम्रो mana घट्छ right mana cost cuts so top lane ma actually I think we were almost in the middle of a kill I think no Jax is quite a little I think मैले त्यो कुरा चाहिँ मिलाएँ त at least मैले भन्दै थिएँ कि Jax I think he is the carry भनेर I was dead wrong about Rubik being the mid that I am happy कि यो गरेर so Abandonले हाम्रो I'm sorry Abandonले हाम्रो पुल त गर्न खोजिरहनु भएको छ तर I think there is a ward there right Abandonको ठाउँमा camp block भएको जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई त्यो ठाउँमा there is a ward blocking the camp तर first creep wave चाहिँ block गर्न सकेन क्यारे wardले I think there is a ward behind the tree yes there is a ward behind the tree there so यो first wave चाहिँ एउटा पुल गर्न सकेपछि next wave पुल गर्नको लागि चाहिँ Abandonले पनि डिवार्डै गर्नुपर्छ र if you see कि उनीहरुको large camp उनीहरु भन्नाले हाम्रो one last right को large camp को लागि पनि उले ब्लक गर्छ कि पहिले त्यहाँ प्रिकॉशनरी सेन्ट्री गाडेर राखिसकेको छ जस्ट इन केस दे डोन्ट पुल एनीथिङ भनेर एउटा एटलिस्ट एउटा पनि क्रिप वेभ पुल गर्न नमिलोस् एउटा पनि क्रिप वेभ त्यहाँ ब्लक नहोस् भनेर चाहिँ सो टप लेनमा अलरेडी हाम्रो टिम्बर्स र निक्सले क्रिप कन्ट्रोल चाहिँ मजाको भइरहेछ वी क्यान सी कि क्रिप इक्विलिब्रियम पुरै उनीहरुकै टावरतिर गइरहेछ लेट्स सी यो फर्स्ट क्रिप वेभ पुल गरिसकेपछि के हुन्छ भनेर नट मच ह्यापनिङ इन द अदर लेन्स तर बोथ अफ लेनर्सहरु दुईटै टिमको अहिले आर एट द टप अफ द नेटवर्क दुईटै रेस्पेक्टेड टिम्सको लागि TA फ्र्याक्सन इज जस्ट सच अ गुड स्पेल यो अर्ली लेभलमा किनभने Nyx does not really have that many bursts. He sustained damage छैन उसको burst मात्रै छ र Timbers पनि same like he can't really like sustain the damage sustain damage दिन सक्दैन उसले so it's burst more त्यो spells burst so TA just presses Q अनि instantly त्यो burst damage को threat हराए so both lanes going evenly सबै लेनहरुमा there was this first Rubik kill that you know like stuff like those kind of happen हैन so हाम्रो we can see a slight shift अहिले किन Lina does seem slightly ahead activate with a cheeky telekinesis pull the creep aggro tower creep line थियो, so he will come out unscathed. Bottom lane, I think Lich might be in trouble again. Lich like Lahadira as well, bottom lane. No, it's the Spectre who almost died. Spectre like push back the Goreko, so it looked like they were in danger, but it's them who get the counter kill actually. Spectre just barely surviving, instantly pops the Sulf. I don't know what the tip was about. I think he died, Marty, maybe? No? एकैचोटि दुईटा लेनमा हाम्रो हाना हान्ता परिरहेको थियो तर it looked so much like Spectre was not going to survive that somehow it was Dawnbreaker who died. So I think Nix is going to try to not let Abaddon do anything about these wards. तर Abaddonले खासै ward I think Abaddonले wardहरू मगाउनु त मगाएर courierबाट तर Nix is there to make sure कि केही पनि गर्न सक्दैन. Spectre, he might be in trouble here. तर मारा त छैन, Mango pop त गरेको छ र yes, that does get him. I mean, Spectre, he was just out of position there, like plain and simple. Like there was nothing to talk about there. It was just the Lich was way behind. Lich, I'm town पछाडी भएको बेलामा Spectre अगाडि गएर I think he was trying to get to the secret shop that it backfired hugely. Yes, he was going to the secret shop. The 4 minutes in does have the first component to his Orchid Malevolence. This will make it more easier for him to sustain in lane as well. So you Spectre hitting the level 4 right now. So you additional creep wave सँगसँगै he must be probably close to his level 5. You creep wave सँगसँगै आधा level 6 in the Mars. He does try to block. So I think with this Spectral Dagger, they can't really make anything happen. Dawnbreaker might be going for a twin gate play. Dawnbreaker twin gate तिर गएको जस्तो लाग्यो मलाई माथि gank आएको. Dawnbreaker twin gate user माथि गएको छ top lane might be something spicy happening. Dawnbreaker बाट के आइरहेको छ. तर I think Timbersaw knows something is happening. किनभने Timbersaw is kind of back there. Nix, he might be in trouble here. Misery might be stepping अलिकति. Jax is in to bait them. Ping त गरिरहेको छ. Spectre ping त गरिरहेछ. यस्तो छ है भनेर थाके. They almost find Itachi. I think it's Spectre. I Spectre or Itachi. But one last try to sense something is going on. You were with threshold crossing or maybe Dawnbreaker just needs to go back at this point. Well, we are at this point in the game where Mars like has a Spectre lace Mars has a capability. I think Dawnbreaker feels pretty confident. I think may try to rotate middle. Nix, he's already wrapping around. Rubik might die here. Nix, bro. Mid tower ko pasari aisakeko cha Misery. Tara I think Rubik does see him.
Dire are scanning.
Scan the गरिरहेको छ हाम्रो 7 मिनेटको रुन स्क्यान गर्नको लागि. The Nix is going for the rune as well. Abaddon is going for the rune as well. Top lane ma everyone is going for the rune apparently top lane ma. Rasi almost dies in the burst that उसले अगाडि गएर सबैलाई थ्रेटन गरेको भएर Nix can safely go and take the rune. Can safely take the rune. र हामी दुवै साइडले आफ्नो रेस्पेक्टिभ रुन्सहरु लिन्छ कि Itachi takes the rune from his side. Yaz might be in trouble here. There is a gang coming in. No, it's not Yaz. It's call an ambulance. I'm call an ambulance. All I mean, it's not the Yaz who's in trouble. It's everyone else. So Lich goes again. Down. Spectre Lemony. Arena also not as well. Itachi spins burst. They're dead. Spectre is dead on the spot. These are tanky users. It's really hard. We're still waiting for Nix level 6. And once I guess Nix level 6 Rubik might be in trouble. It's really hard for them to do anything right now. After already 7-8 minutes in, UK lead up. Sorry, Avengers late. Common Spectre is so close to level 6. Almost halfway there. Level 6 especially the ganker level issues with level. So he's already died 2 times in these 8 minutes. Like that is not what you want to see from one of your carries at this point in the game. TA पनि एउटा भइसक्यो कि he doesn't need position 5 babysit him. I mean, TA just farms so fast. I mean, this was really want to help TA at this point. I think stacking would be more beneficial. I mean, we can see that TA has already reached his level 6. So the side is अलिकति परैबाट हरास र मुक्त गरिरहेको लाइन्स आर बिङ ड्रन हियर हैन यसरी जम्प भनेर डन ब्रेकरकोबाट आई मिन डन ब्रेकर पनि हाम्रो लेभल 6 पुगिसकेको भएर आई थिंक शी इज लुकिङ टु मेक अ प्ले एज वेल मिडमा दे आर स्प्लिट अप दे आर ट्राइङ टु मेक अ प्ले हियर ब्याकग्राउन्डमा उनीहरूले लिनालाई भेट्छ कि भनेर पछाडितिरबाट खोज्न खोजिरहेछ देयर सो क्लोज एन्ड सो फार अवे लिना आई मिन त्यही छ तर देयर वेटिङ टु सी इफ देयर स्प्लिट ब्रेक हुन्छ लिच इज देयर एज वेल. They do see the Lina, but I think it's the Lina who sees them as well. Lich, that they are going for the Lich. He got clipped! He got clipped! But still, he did get the kill. I mean, Abaddon was there with the break and big coil first. Arcane cooled damage. Damage and so the Lina lay first ma हाम्रो Dragon Slave max of course steal Dragon Slave instantly र यो भर्खरको steal ले पनि refresh गरे he had a level 3 Dragon Slave अघिसँग र अहिले यो steal गर्न बित्तिकै now he has a level 2 Dragon Slave as well so Lina does not really have any other spells max so I mean we just has 2 spells max at this point. They are just trading creeps left and right. Bottom lane ma sabai whole diet team bottom lane ma they're chasing the Spectre. The reinforcements do come in. Itachi Kuchiya is not 6th yet. He does get caught out. Lichko situation is used गर्न परेन युजै गर्न नपरिकन मरिसकेको छ त्यहाँ. So everyone from One Last Ride is there as well to support this. It looks so bad for One Last Ride there. किनभने Spectre एक्लै थियो तर instantly उनीहरूबाट टिपीहरू आइसकेपछि it was just so hard for him. तर you have to understand कि हाम्रो One Last Ride सबै टिपीजहरू चाहिँ कम्पिट गरिसक्यो. So TA is free to push the top lane त्यसले गर्दाखेरि. So again अलिकति टेक्निकल इश्युजहरू आइरहेको छ. Mic issues apparently. So I'm एकैछिन यो इश्युजहरू गरिसक्नु अघिको फाइटको कुराहरू. I mean we were looking at mid त्यो बेलामा. I understand that go when ready. Okay, let me finish guys. हुन्छ नि एकैछिन ब्रेक लिए पनि हुन्छ मलाई एनालाइज गर्न दिएको भए पनि हुन्थ्यो. Okay, never mind. So Spectre is back to her farm. Is very close to her orchid now. Suddenly, again Spectre बेला बेलामा आएर यसले ग्याग गरेको भएर she does have an orchid 10 मिनेटमा. I mean that is the average timing अहिले Spectreलाई. So makes sense. So they're looking for Spectre again. Grassy staying in the front lines, making sure that no one gets to the Spectre. But I'm sure One Last Ride to start. यस्तो थिएन तर something simple. I mean actually Spectre ले त्यो orchid पाइसकेपछि he is ready to go into the game. The Lich does instantly chain force use गरेको छ र हाम्रो orchid ulti त आइसकेको छ save गर्नको लागि तर Lich he is the one who dies. Play he might die here as well. Arena is swapped as well. Everyone from Avengers is there. Like the global presence is so strong. I mean they just went on one of those heroes तर यताबाट हाम्रो एकैचोटि instantly between the numbers Avengers अनि you have to understand कि try गर्दाखेरि Spectre this was an orchid reveal. I think they were counting on Nyx पनि त्यहाँ उनीहरूको छिटो आइपुग्छ भने तर Nyx was unfortunately not able to come here. Meanwhile हाम्रो TA ले आनन्दले मजाले टाइम लिएर टप लेन पुश गरिरहेको. So Team Avengers looking very very dominant here. अघि 8 मिनेटमा हाम्रो के रे 2k को गोल्ड लीड थियो भने अहिले 12 मिनेटमा हाम्रो 4k को गोल्ड लीड भइसकेको छ. Okay, so John Baker, Itachi, he might die. Lina does have the burst, does get the regen as well. So that was just too quick, ekdam quick. He got him. What do you do in that situation? So ekpation very technical issues आइरहेछ. मैले एकैछिनलाई नबोलेको आवाज आउन सक्छ.
Regeneration. Radiant are scanning.
Okay,
Dire
so
are
sorry, हाम्रो
scanning.
अलिकति अडियो इस्युजहरू आइरहेको थियो, त्यही भएर हामीले एकैछिन त्यसलाई चेक गर्नको लागि यो गर्नु परेको. सो बटम लेनमा हाम्रो नेक्स्ट हि इज लुकिङ टु make something happen. Roll गर्नुहोस् केही न केही हुन्छ कि तर 4 of the team from Team Avengers are there. Timber saw you almost got bursted down instantly. The arena is used as well. They are beating him down. The urn पनि हानिसकेको छ र it is
Is
enough
under
damage.
attack.
4v1. They
Dire's
take down the
structures
Timber.
are
Like you have to
fortified.
be very careful. The 5-man is here. अहिलेको मेटामै यस्तो छ कि the next is in the sidelines watching केही गर्न
Radiant
सकिन्छ कि
structures are
यो salvage गर्न
fortified.
सकिन्छ कि भनेर तर
Dire's
meanwhile
top
Lina and
tower
Spectre
is
they
under
have the
attack.
intention of joining. They do see them using the twin
Radiant's
gates of
bottom
reason
tower
माथि twin
is
gates
under
आइरहेछ
attack.
they understand that they already back off.
Radiant's bottom
Next,
tower
I
has
think he's
fallen.
going to fall to them, I guess. I don't know, they just choose to just dodge the attempt. हामीले अगाडि ड्राफ्टमा कुरा गर्दाखेरि one last try. But bottom lane, they're still fighting. Spectre, he almost died, but no, he gets damage off. Lina dodge गरेर माथि आइसकेको थियो. Vision देखेको भएर. Next, just excellent movement. Next,
Dire's
sorry,
middle tower
you have
is
to
under
make
attack.
understanding the whole thing possible. Yeah, Nixले गर्दाखेरि Nix was there, and then you get to scout के भइरहेको थियो भनेर. So instantly
Radiant's top
recognize
tower
गरे
is
कि
under attack.
दुईजना माथि गइरहेछ भनेर अनि
Dire's
त्यसपछि
middle tower
उनीहरूले
is
instantly
under
तल
attack.
गएर उनीहरूको कोरमाथि उनीहरूले गरे. It was a very good trade. Dawnbreaker हाम्रो position 4 र हाम्रो position 1 लाई भनेको छ. Next, just a menace in this map हुन्छ नि. सबैतिर यता पनि उता पनि सबैतिर हिँडिरहेको छ. But they do have a sentry down there. So next sentry एकदम नजिक छ. He might go for the clear snipe, but no, I think he wants the me and trash. The dust is used. Spike Academy is used. They had a feel कि त्यो त्यहाँ छ भनेर. So no, he does not survive. I mean, okay. I mean, excellent intuition. So हाम्रो high ground मा त्यहाँ एउटा sentry. The high ground मा हाम्रो त्यो ops हुन्थ्यो. So I think Dawnbreaker got a very slight glimpse of him top lane मा केही न केही रमाइलो हुँदैछ जस्तो छ टप लेनमा. सो यही सेन्ट्रीले गर्दा अलिकति glimpse
Radiant's
देखेँ
middle
Dawnbreakerले
tower is
टक्कै
under
आएर हेर्न
attack.
पाएको के त्यो यतैतिर छ होला मेबी he regrets
Dire's
like
bottom
no
tower is under attack. Radiant's
plays
top tower is
farming
under
it up.
attack.
अब हाम्रो अहिले स्ट्यान्डर्ड स्पेक्ट्रम मिल्दै भइसक्यो करेन्टली अर्किड अनि मान्टा and then just pick heroes off. तर it's going to be so much harder यो गेम्स अब अगाडि बढ्दै जान्छ किनभने मार्स it easily abandon is not someone even TA imagine कि TA तर just a split second ढिलो भयो भने उसले फ्ल्याक्सन अन गर्न पायो भने ब्लिङ्क हालेर भाग्न पाइहाल्छ. There's nothing you can
Radiant
do
are
to stop
scanning.
him as a spectre. So use गरिएको छ one last ride but they're trying to catch someone out bottom lane मा maybe catch someone out. They do see the TA start but use गरिएको छ. Dawnbreaker को ultimate instantly आइन्छ. Is it enough to save her? It is for the moment. Abaddon is there as well. Chinfrost does not connect to anyone else. They're all trapped in the arena. Mars picking them off one by one. Lina, she's really low as well. TA को one shot ले ऊपर निकल सके. Spectre there on the run. Next, they're extracting on as well. The damage from Timbersaw is too much. That is stolen. Timbersaw chain does finish him off. Next, he is on one. Next, there's no way to survive. Jags is double kill in this fight. It looks so good for one last ride there. The Dawnbreaker को ultimate त्यही थियो हामीले गिफ्ट र यही नै गर्नु ड्राफ्टिङ थिएछ कि difficult and now they might catch Spectre here as well. Silence गरेको can live भनेर तर अब स्टिलले त्यो साइलेन्सलाई पर्च गरिसकेको छ. Spectre is in so much trouble here. The TP from Lich cannot save either. So Timbersaw देखिसक्यो they back एउटा deep bottom plan about त्यहाँबाट निस्केको छ. But again
Radiant's
meanwhile
top
TA
tower
was
is under
farming.
attack.
You have to understand that. हेर्दाखेरि पनि हामीले we can already see कि TA को net worth is already so high. I mean Spectre को हेर्दा even among his team he's the third highest net worth in game. It does not feel like a position one at all. I mean team one last ride they draft they were going for the early push, sorry early impact heroes. It looks like Team Avengers are the one that went for the early push. Like they grouped up really quickly. I guess one last ride had that draft in mind. That the execution was a little issues. It's Dota. You never know what's going to happen, especially when you have a Spectre on the game.
Dire's top tower
Spectre,
is under attack.
I mean, I am a huge Spectre player as well. Like, मेरो पनि when I need to win a game, I play Spectre, right? So, oh, this is a cool effect. हुन्छ नि mean time मा ठ्याक्कै हाम्रो के भइरहेछ भने देख्नको लागि. I mean, I like this effect, man. Like, मैले पनि पहिलोचोटि देखिरहेको छु के effect. It's good, it's good. Okay, so हामी कुरा गर्दैथ्यौँ, right? So everyone is just content with farming अहिले. Team Dire are looking to invade a little in this room. I think it's the
Dire's top
Invis room,
tower
right?
is under attack.
Invis room मा Rubikको. They're looking to invade अलिकति कहाँ के छ भनेर. I mean, the Dawn can always just, you know, ulti in. It's really difficult for one last ride to find any footing you map मा किन भन्दाखेरि Team Avengers, they're always hunting, they're always looking कसलाई भेटिन्छ. They do see the next Spectre लागि जस्तो भइसकेको छ. अरिना पनि एकजनाको हालिदिसकेको छ के तर I mean just cool down मा राख्नुको सट्टा हुन्छ नि. The Vendetta has destroyed. Did you see that? Rubikले Vendetta छोडेको छ. It's going to be so much more difficult for one last ride to fight against this. I mean, you already have Team Avengers just absolutely utilizing you
Radiance are
map
scanning.
controls. कताबाट आइरहेको देखिरहेको छ. With this Rubik to scout, they do have the smoke. तर Rubikको Vendetta ले गर्दा त्यो smoke break भयो. I'm pretty sure Team One Last Ride is pretty confused के भइरहेछ यहाँ भनेर. That there is a sentry ward there. They are picking the sentry ward. त्यहाँ sentry छ है भनेर. They might see him here. Might be in big trouble. They do see him. He gets instantly stunned. He might get rushed down and instantly everything. Maker ulti does come in. That's like he might be in trouble here. Back up is there. Bash does. Bash he's down. He gets bursted down. So much damage. The Timbersaw looks like he's online. The Timbersaw going for the not big of a there was a slight glitch there. I'm sorry. I mean, players 11 I could see the lag as well. Timbersaw absolutely doing it for his teammate. I mean, he's dead right now. You have to understand that fight ba hamro Marsलाई burst down. Oh my god. I mean, as a strength hero, Timbersawको against मा खेल्नु भनेको basically, you know, just punishment नै हो. It's just plain old punishment. And so that was just so, oh my god. Dude, Homa, I think Marsu Satama, even Dawnbreaker, it would have been really, really hard for her to survive as well. And it's back and forth, Misery does use the Vendetta to get out of there. Actually, use Loris against Dawnbreaker. He goes in. He does get one kill on the leader, but dies himself as well. The TA there, she's there. She does have the reflection. She does have the shield as well. The Lich does not know where to go. The Lich does try to save his carry with the frost shield. The carry is the only one to survive, but they're trying to go for it. Does try the TP. They don't have vision there. Yes, she can survive. The Lich, salute to you, sir. Salute to the Lich. Like, he was so confused. Zonky knows what to do. Like, he already had all his spells on cooldown. So after बाँकी भएको लास्ट मादा लास्ट एचपीले उसले आफ्नो क्यारीलाई फ्रन्ट शिल्ड दिएर आफ्नो शहीद भयो. कस्तो सही थियो उसको आफ्नो क्यारी होइन. युबिकलाई पनि युबिकले हाम्रो लिस्टलाई पनि टक्क राख्न पर्ने थियो त्यसमा. Oh my god, such a good day, man. Time and time again, this Avengers are just finding kill after kill after kill, and you have to understand that it's not easy killing one last right. They're killing the Timbersaw, they're killing the Spectre, they're killing the next. Unless God's Hobbit, what the lovely guy is a hero as a Lina. It's just so easy to kill once you catch him. You know, again, they're going for the shot. I don't think one last try to realize he might have something. Might be looking for a very, very early game end. Next, he does scout that they sent for Cyrus. He might be free to scout. I think they do know he might have something. They can see the fire and stuff, right? So I think they're just choosing not to contest this right now. DA picks up the Aegis, yes. DA does pick up the Aegis and they go straight to bottom, I think. रुखमाथि डिफेन्ड गर्न कि पुश गर्नको लागि गएको बेलामा बाँकी 4 जना तल गएर मुभमेन्ट त्यही अनुसारले गर्न खोजिरहेको छ सो this TA already has 8 stacks of charges on a desolator this झन् डरलाग्दो हुँदै गइरहेको छ यो गेम हाम्रो one last ride को लागि so remember Dota हो right there's that 8k lead that you're playing against a Spectre, you're playing against the Lina. एउटा well timed stun पर्यो एउटा well timed 5 man भएको बेलामा लिनाले कुद्न पायो भने oh my god this is going to be so horrific त्यसमै हाम्रो टिम्बर सको पनि burst damage छ स्पेक्ट्रमको पनि त्यही अनुसारको ड्यामेज स्केलिङ छ नि त त्यही भएर there's still hope for one last ride तर ग्याङपछि हरेक ग्याङपछि little advantages जुन Avengers-ले कमाउन सकिरहेको छ so it's really hard for one last ride to salvage something out of this. They are trying to so after activity top after the map next mid ma prodding the गरिरहेछ तर does catch some now Dawnbreaker like they do catch him तर Abaddon does TP to try and do something about it तर त्यो ले गर्दाखेरि उनीले bottom towers I mean it's just a trade off you know so after resources हरु उनीहरुले mid मा युज गरेको भएर उनीहरुले सेफ तरिकाले तलको bottom ले पुश गर्न सके especially now that the TA has this aegis there's just that extra layer of insurance you know के भइहाल्यो भने पनि aegis है हुन्छ तापलाई so I think Team Avengers are looking to triangle I mean सबैजना त्यही triangle तिरै उनीहरु limited भएको छ अहिले top half of map me so I don't think middle lane like खासै के गर्छ so I think they're trying to just treat the towers top D2 for mid D2 at this point that you have to understand ki Team Avengers with this just takes down towers so fast I think one last ride they do have the Spectre kills heroes but does not take towers Vision is looking for some sort of pick off any chance of a pick off Dawnbreaker like the Dawnbreaker is very cautious staying very close to a tower Dawnbreaker at the top might die she was really cautious for a second there hey that the curiosity just again it's so good for Team Avengers to even give these few kills you have to understand it's a position 4 Dawnbreaker so position 4 Dawnbreaker by मार्ने रिसोर्सेसहरु जुन युज भइराछ त्यो मिड टावर डिफेन्ड गर्नेमा युज भइराछ छैन सो टिम अभेन्जर्स जस्ट एजिस कम्प्युटरलाई अगाडि राखेर जस्ट पछाडी ब्याक लाइनबाट अहिले एथलेटिक शिल्ड दिएको आफ्नै शिल्ड छ र कोही अगाडि आइहाल्यो भने पनि टिए इज द्याट डिस ड्यामेज हाम्रो बिचको शार्ड पनि युज त गरिएको छ तर इट्स जस्ट टार्गेट प्र्याक्टिस हाम्रो ज्याक्सको लागि अहिले यो पोइन्टमा टिम्बर इज ट्राइङ टु टन्ट TA like after attack गर्नको लागि तर like she has the aegis she has the big shield she has to heal all that motion from Abaddon so it's just so hard to do anything to do I mean look at this the TA like they're throwing everything they have safety systems TA like there's nothing they can do about it they cross down left front shield they go so TA like damage they go so they're just going and stay गर्न सकिरहेछ टिएले एक्चुअली पोकेट वार गरिरहेछ इभन लिना सब साइबर्स युज गरेर वारमा I mean that's just class that's class यसमा चाहिँ again he is in the high ground again 1 minute remaining in the age still र अझै पनि अफिक शिल्ड र हाम्रो त्यो हिलिङ नबारेबाट आइरहेको छ टिमले दामी लिइरहेको छैन हानेको टिएले पछाडि हिल गरेको what do you do at this point as one last ride I mean like you can't commit किनभने damage त्यतिकै आइछ मार्स पछाडि ब्याकग्राउन्डमा भिजिबल रेन्जमा बसिरहेको छ अहिले रेडी भएर हैन Dawnbreaker पछाडि डिपुस गरेर बसिरहेको छ सो जस्ट इन केस केही भइहाल्यो भने के रे इन्स्टन्टली रियाक्ट गर्नको लागि सो what do you do as one last ride यो केसमा मेरो अहिले last you would probably say कि के रे they can do only one thing not give up that is exactly what one last ride is doing they're still fighting on they're still looking for ways to make this at least a little bit less easier for Team Avengers So Dawnbreaker, तल we can see कि they're dead. जो त्यो हाम्रो अर्किडको ड्यामेज फिनिश अफ गर्छ भनेर they just look away. You know, cool guys don't look at explosions, right? So त्यो लजिकले गर्दाखेरि Spectre, they do see him. Oh, blinked in, तर they miss him. Use setup त्यसलाई use त गरिएको छ. Chain Plus पनि use गरेर series against the हानियो तर it's Mars who dies. The Lich, the absolute martyr, the
Dire
Lich.
structures are fortified.
Time and again, Spectre, the Lich ले बचाएको. My man. You literally बचाएको नै भयो हाम्रो Spectre लाई आज.
Dire's middle tower has been denied.
So good एकैछिनको लागि त्यो मार्सको त्यो जब युज कम्बो हामीले देख्न पायौँ तर त्यो इन्स्टेन्ट सिनिस्टर गेज को फलो अपमा शार्ड र त्यो अल्टीले इट जस्ट एब्सोल्युटली डिस्ट्रोयड दैट मार्स देयर. लाइक आई सेड हामीले अघि पनि कुरा गर्दै थियौँ इट्स जस्ट सो इजी अहिले लिचलाई खेल्नको लागि. नट द्याट इट्स इजी भन्नको अर्थ स्किल लो चाहिने होइन. इट्स इजी भन्नको लिच डज नट निड आइटम्स. लाइक लिचको इनबिल्ट माना रिजन छ हैन. लिचको अनि त्यसपछि के अरे इनबिल्ट क्याच छ. इनबिल्ट 100 to 0 स्किल छ. लाइक इट कान्ट गेट एनी मच मोर बेटर देन द्याट के अहिले. Like you just sinister gaze someone, you use the ice spire, you use your ultimate, one of them is dead. It's just that simple, and you don't even need any more items. Get this kolagi. Such a high impact, you know. So, हाम्रो त्यो बेलामा स्पेक्टरलाई समातेको भए this game would have been so much worse for team One Last Ride. That we can see कि that swing in the net worth हुन्छ नि. हाम्रो net worth को ग्राफ हेर्ने हो भने हाम्रो नेटवर्कको ग्राफ नेटवर्कको ग्राफ हेर्ने हो भने बिस्तारै दे आर रिकभरिङ राइट. हाम्रो इभन त्यो जुन विन प्रोबेबिलिटी थियो इभन विन प्रोबेबिलिटी पनि बिस्तारै रिडिनको लागि बढ्दै गइरहेको छ अहिले. सो गेम फिर्ता आयो हाम्रो. सो प्ले इज I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Play. But I don't think it was play. त्यो अहिलेको इन गेममा तर okay, it's something we'll work on later, right? So Spectre could have been such a huge blow to Spectre को लागि अहिले त्यहाँ केही भइदिएको भए तर they ended up turning it around. The Lich and that Lich is dying right now. This poor Lich, man. Just a martyr. Sorry, barambar time and time again after people like sacrifice गरेको छ. He goes to the places where he thinks are wanted. He goes to the places to make sure कि उसको क्यारी उसको कोरहरू चाहिँ त्यो ठाउँमा गएर मर्न परिरहेको छैन भनेर. Team One Last Ride started. They are clawing their way back into the game. We have to see if it's enough or not. किनभने late game Spectre is a very very scary thing to play against. Late game Spectre
Radiant's
and a late game
courier
Lina.
has been killed.
I mean, Lina actually the axe shard out हालिसक्यो. This Dawnbreaker man does have the shard. Shardले गर्दा उ वास्ता मार्क गर्दा Spectre is there with the silence, the manta. The Mars is the one only there. तर Gem भुइँमा खसेको थियो. Gem Spectre didn't pick it up. Lina is there. तर Mars picked up the gem. That could have been so bad for Team Avengers. The Spectre instantly उसले मार्न बित्तिकै आफ्नो हटमा फिट्दा त आयो त पिक्सहरु त गरिरहेको थियो हाम्रो. बिचरा लिनाले त पिक गरिरहेको थियो. त्यो जेम भनेर तर Spectre was already back अनि फेरि फिर्ता गरेर जेम लिएर फेरि फिर्ता आउँदाखेरि इट वुड बी सो मच ट्रबल. त्यो Dawnbreaker को हाम्रो शार्डले गर्दाखेरि जुन इन्भिन्सिबिलिटी दिन्छ उसलाई भूमिजसम्मको उसले गर्दा नि एकैछिन मात्रै भए पनि बढी बाँच्न सकिरहेको थियो. मेबी Spectre नआएको भए he could have gotten a return kill as well. तर well we saw what happened. Spectre instantly retired Orchid and त्यसपछि हाम्रो Manta. Like it's just so hard to fight against this without a Lincoln.
Radiant are scanning.
त्यसैले one more push from Team Avengers. तर अघिको जुन हामीले स्टिम देखिरहेको थियौँ Team Avengers भन्दा जुन अर्ली गेममा जुन थ्रेट थियो बिस्तारै त्यसलाई क्वेसन रहेछ कि भन्ने क्वेसन आइरहेछ अहिले. लिच अगेन सबजनाको एकदम डेन्जरस ठाउँमा छ. लिच इज आइसोलेटेड फ्रम हिज टिम. एउटा सानो वार्डिङ एक्सपेक्टेसनमा गेट्स डाउन टु डिप वार्ड्स. आई मिन कस्तो भ्यालु वार्ड्सहरू क्या यो. टक्क त्यहीबाट गइसकेपछि अब कहाँ के भइरहेछ रोटेसन सबै हेर्नलाई. लिच म्यान डुइङ एब्सोल्युट गड्स वर्क यो गेममा टाइम एन्ड टाइम अगेन. आई मिन आई डोन्ट केयर हाम्रो यो गेममा कसले जित्छ कसले हार्छ. मेरो बुझ्नमा यो लिच इज द एडमिन. absolute top lane. Ha! Timber saw already spirit missile use गरिसकेको छ, so little you can do against it. तर you have to remember he's fighting against two strength heroes र fighting against strength heroes is his specialty. मैले भन्न लाथेँ ठ्याक्कै मैले भन्नुभन्दा अगाडि नै he was able to finish off that kill. Does die, but you have to understand it was 2v1, so I mean that was quite worth it. Lina is in so much trouble right now. I mean अगाडिबाट पछाडिबाट सबैतिरबाट आएको छ. The Nyx is there as well. He does get one. The Spectre, he already has his item. Dawnbreaker might be in trouble as well. The Rubik is there as well. Back up. Aku ice on Rubik. He might be in trouble as well. Spectre, the gem is dropped this time. Picks up the gem. Mathematic gएको छ Dawnbreaker. The Dawnbreaker is very low. The Telekinesis use गरेको छ, but he has no way to purge this debuff अहिलेको लागि. Just chases the Rubik. The Rubik just has so much damage right now, especially the spike characters. They can go back anything suspected back at Nyx. He does buy back, he does come back into the game, but he's so low, the speed missile does finish him out, and me and 4 trashes is the only one left to team the fight right now. But no, the backup is there as a Mati Lava fight. You fight, Mati fight, the Spectre is back again. Beastma Gasat Asset buyback Karasa, they're chasing the Rubik. We're back to where we started your game before, so the Radiance burning down. TN4 trashes, so is Radiance. Wait, Radiance? Sara, you game na? I thought I saw Radiance burn. Yes, Spectre did go for the Radiance apparently. I mean, you either go for the Orchid build or you go for the Radiance build, right? I guess, like, I've just played so much Spectre Dota, right? So Spectre la hatira bela ma त्यो अर्को को hero मा त्यो animation देख्ने बित्तिकै Radiance भनेर देख्छु. I had no idea उसको inventory मा Radiance थियो भनेर, but it's just one of those Dota things, I guess. Sorry. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Spectre does go on the bottom lane. The Spectre is looking more active, looking more fearsome now. Like I said before, Abandon is not one of those heroes who want to just go on. I mean, Timbersaw is in the back lines as well. The Lila is there as well, but at the moment it's ignored. TA gets instantly burst down. Wait, no, TA, he's alive. Where's TA? Marsley, Arena uses the Spectre at the matter of physics. TA, he got evaded and he got burst by Lina, but somehow he survived. I don't know how. Jade Frost was Timbersaw is there as well. Timbersaw is killing. Timbersaw, the unspoken hero of One Last Ride right now. Barambar, like you Lich or Timbersaw. I mean, it's just either Lich or it's either Timbersaw. So like outshine girls. Like I was so sure TA was dead. I mean, I just saw her getting E-bladed and ulted by Lila and 80%, 80%, right? 80% life, 10% life was hareको देखेँ मैले त्यहाँ. Holy shit, man! Holy shit! It damaged the Lila. It's getting more and more scared. Like, okay, I'm draftमा कुरा गर्दाखेरि One Last Ride पछि early game heroesहरु छ र लेट गेममा गाह्रो हुन्छ. Avengers को चाहिँ अलिकति beefy lineup छ भनेर कुरा गरेको थियो. Well, maybe I think I was wrong actually. One Last Ride doing wonders अहिले कमब्याक गर्नलाई. अघिको हाम्रो जुन 8 मिनेटमा आइसकेको 21 मिनेट्समा 8k को लीड थियो. अहिले त्यो 33 मिनेटमा गएर 3k को लीडमा झरिसकेको छ. If you look at the graph अहिले नेटवर्कको ग्राफमा, right, network graph, you can see the huge recent gang fight, recent gang पछि just everything just turning upwards towards the heaven. सबै चीज माथि रिएजनको साइडमा गइरहेछ. अघिसम्म हाम्रो 40% 30% र 60% थियो भने अहिले हाम्रो 50-50 मा गइसकेको छ win probability. So हाम्रो Avengers are looking to make something happen. Nyx has देखिसकेको छ. Nyx may be dead here. They do have the combo there. तर Nyx को spike character तर Arena पनि use त गरेको. Spectre is caught there as well. Spectre there is no escaping. Lila just trying to use a stun, just trying to save people. Everywhere, it's just chaos everywhere. सबैजना मान्छेहरु उडिरहेछ, कोही उडेर आइरहेछ, कोही बिलाएर आइरहेछ. सबैजनाबाट तर यो ग्याङको फर्स्ट मुभ भएको उनीहरुले Nyxलाई देखेर हो. एउटा ग्याङको एन्ड Nyx मरेर भयो. त्यति मात्रै बुझ्नु हामी, राइट? फाइट रिप्ले हेर्ने अलमोस्ट एभ्रिथिङ युज गरेको छ हाम्रो टायर साइडबाट यसलाई गर्न. तर त्यो अरिना वाज जस्ट सच अ गुड अरिना. तर लीना कुड नट सी वेयर हर टिममेट्स माइन्ड, किनभने हाम्रो मार्सले त्यही फ्यासन लिएको छ. उसको अरिनाभित्र के भइरहेछ त्यो देख्न मिल्दैन. सो देयर टिम डिड नट नो वाट वाज ह्यापनिङ इनसाइड द अरिना. तर लीना वाज एबल accurately pinpoint यहाँनिर भइरहेछ maybe she looked at our defense I have no idea just excellent तर ठ्याक्कै त्यहाँनिर भइरहेछ stun जुन हाल्यो like if he had a little less action अहिले हुन्छ नि कुरा नभइरहेको भए we could have shown it today you can see the spectre was dead there other people were dead as well तर they were able to do the damage from Lina
Had enough for you.
gets the gem as well but no one is picking up the gem I guess the damage man 100 to 0 like instantly now Lina might be in trouble here mid lane but Spectre does die to the top lane but Lina might die here as well Lina they are around him they surround him and they kill him because of but we have seen Timberson come back from this Timberson does get the BKB does block the shield is out there. No, they're not chasing. Big dagger maybe they, but no. Rubik is there. He wants more. He wants blood. They're still there. The second Akira use as well. He might not survive. It's really hard. They're not done yet. Next to Matthew Zara खोजेको त थिए तर त्यो स्पाइक क्यारापेसले गर्दाखेरि डनब्रेकर उल्टे स्टार्ट भएर देखियो These combo man, this combo time and time again. समातेको छ. It's so dead. 4 जना गयो. One last ride. There's nothing more they can do right now. I mean, they don't have buybacks. 40 second play, they don't have 50 second play, they don't have Spectre, they don't have Nyx. That fight is absolutely went towards the way of Avengers. They took absolutely everything from one last ride and lost nothing in the process. It was so much scarier for Avengers to hit him जाँदै गर्दाखेरि तर just one good fight and instantly they were able to turn it around. I mean, Vidma Spectre, like for a quick second you see Spectre, I don't know how, but he got a solo kill boy. Again, Lina did try to burst the Mars down, but he was able to survive like use. So again, like failing to complete these kills has been such a big problem for one last ride. I mean, they're tanky, they have so much saves. It's just so hard for one last ride to win. They just need everything to be at the right moment. Plan work at this point in the game. So Avengers all they need to do is have it abandoned. And we can see the goal swing, right? Jun agi mathi फर्किसकेको थियो अब फेरि गइसक्यो होला आकाश स्वर्गतिर जान थालिसक्यो नर्कतिर गइसक्यो हामी फेरि अब one last ride. There is still hope top भनेर तर this Roshan it looks dimmer and dimmer. Like one last ride, they're still holding on. You have to understand game one. Everybody back to her. Let's see if they can game one. That does not mean that it's confident in this game, right? Everybody continues on. Team one last ride. Right? Something happened. You have to understand. Everybody guy हारेको यो सर्टै हो. Midma Spectre एक्लै मरेर now Spectre is not the one there moving on. Spectre comes in, cleans up instantly. People dead. What buyback the Goriko Sam? But the T already has that ages. Now let's see if they can just move down mid. The captain Dawnbreaker is not there for 64 seconds. She does have buyback. She does have buyback. She does have an ultimate. Well, 60 seconds most call it. I would say anyway. So they still have the threat key. Dawnbreaker now by but Dawnbreaker top. Sam really kill them. The tormentor हाम्रो abandoned like गएको छ. I mean it's a good hero. जानको लागि कार्डको लागि. So lines are being drawn here by Avengers. I think they want to go to the top. Team wards attack Spectreको साइडमा त्यो वार्डले यस्तो राम्रो भिजन दिइरहेछ like they already understand who cast but smoke use the भएको छ everyone again except Spectre. Spectre always has that sidestep के भन्छ त्यसलाई spectral step.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So smoke break the भएको छ they know someone is there but they don't know who. They do see Abandon now. Abandon might be in trouble. They don't know. They're looking for something more. Abandon माथि गएर काम instantly. Oh my god, that backline let's burst something Abandon Aida is there as well. They got every respect. I'm like imparting this, like I think this might be it, guys. Again, they end up the ages corridor. It's almost but the Knicks is the only one still alive. And the Knicks, they receive, they silence him up. It's when it's how Spike Carapace does use it, but does not. When the stun up, he that's what does buyback. Does have buyback on the end next of Pira. Can the defense back to taking on the back defense on the there they get their time and now they're taking down Timbersaw in his own base. It's a fully farmed and excellent Spike Carapace. Knicks assassin, that's all he can do right now. There's nothing more. And it's done. It's freaking bad. If these teams respect to kill about us, once this dies, they don't have buyback anymore. They don't have anything. People kill protect, finally lose the ages, and that's team wipe and GG from Spectre. एकदमै रमाइलो like game Avengers about one last fight. One last fight all of a sudden you're back when you started game solo the exact game a dominating performance by Avengers little iffy but some that ultimately you know they did well. So I think we're going to move to the game scoreboard part now. Right, so for those of you tuning in just now, होइन हाम्रो फर्स्ट गेम चाहिँ के अरे अभेन्जर्सहरूबाट टिम अभेन्जर्स जिते राइट सो अहिले तत्काललाई मेरो फेस देखिरहेको छ होइन सो हामीले त्यो गेमको एनालाइज गर्नको लागि हामीलाई एक्चुअली स्कोर बोर्ड चाहिन्छ आई थिङ्क हाम्रो प्रोडक्सनमा थोरै केही इस्युज आएको जस्तो लाग्यो लेट मी एकैछिन हाम्रो अलिकति सानो टेक्निकल इस्युज आएको भएर मैले एकैछिन रोक्नु परेको थियो सो लाइक वी कुड हेभ सीन कि त्यो गेममा हाम्रो अर्ली गेममा हाम्रो वान लास्ट राइड ह्याड अ सलिड प्लान गोइङ इन होइन जस्ट अर्ली पुस गर्ने लाइक ब्यान आउट दोज हिरोज जुन अर्ली गेममा एकदम इस्युजहरू क्रिएट गर्न सक्छ अर्ली रोटेसन्सहरू गर्न सक्छ त्यस्तो हिरोहरूलाई ब्यान गर्ने यु एन्ड ब्यान द I'm sorry, you had banned the primal beast यताउता जसले एकदम chaos गर्थ्यो अर्ली गेममा अनि आफ्नो हिरोजहरू चाहिँ एकदम फास्ट एन्ड फास्ट पिकअपहरू गर्ने फास्ट टक्क किल गरिहाल्ने सरर सिद्धाइदिने प्लान थियो बट लाइक आई सेड हाम्रो अभेन्जर्सको पनि आफ्नै प्लान थियो यो ट्याङ्की हिरोज तर मोबाइल लाइक मार्सले पनि मार्स डजन्ट निड टु बी भेरी मोबाइल यु नो मार्सले जस्ट आफ्नो अरिनाभित्र राखेपछि अरूहरूको मोबिलिटी घटाइदिए पुगिहाल्यो त्यो मार्सलाई राइट सो मार्स त्यो थियो डन ब्रेकर वाज जस्ट एभ्री टाइम दे वेन्ट अन एनी वान डन ब्रेकर वाज देयर विथ एन अल्टिमेट टु सेभ सम वान अब्यान्डन त्यही थियो अब्यान्डन वाज trying okay apotic shield like you could spam every one of your spells on someone and Abaddon was just there to use the apotic shield so here we have the scoreboard right so absolutely like I said Lich is the MVP in my books my personal books Lich is the MVP किनभने game नजिते पनि he tried so hard to save his team the Timbersaw was doing really good तर overall we can see कि whole हाम्रो one last ride को team कसैको पनि positive KDA देख्न सकिँदैन right त्यही कुरा हामीले यतापट्टि Avengers मा हेर्ने हो the Templar Assassin man just absolutely smashed this game किन भन्दाखेरि the heavy lifting from Avengers was done by most of their other four players. Like they were sticking together. Dawnbreaker was ready to uh, Dawnbreaker was ready to respond anytime. Zunmila Pani, Dawnbreaker was there. Mars was there making plays. Abaddon was there to save. And Temporal Assassin, all he had to do was just farm the lead. Push gare, farm gare, push gare, farm. And once he got those Desolator, once he got that dagger, and he instantly सबैजना स्टिक गरेर गयो सो दिस वाज एन excellent show of teamwork from Team Avengers just perfect synergy perfect execution र हाम्रो team one last ride को पनि idea was there but it was execution अलिकति better Team Avengers बाट भयो. So that was overall a very very interesting game our first one. It looked like it was going to turn, but the Team Avengers just rolled up their sleeves and they were ready to counter it back. So हामी अब हाम्रो दोस्रो गेमको लागि रेडी हुँदैछौँ. तबसम्म हामी एउटा सानो सानो ब्रेक लिन्छौँ. We'll be right back with you. Okay, so apparently अलिकति अझै टाइम लाग्छ, right? So केही भएन. हामी अझै रेडी नै छौँ है. So that was the first game. अनि remember this is the best of 3 series, right? So अझै हाम्रो त भर्खर first game भयो. So second game we never know what's going to happen, right? So lessons learned from this. And I think second game we're going to see teams being more serious, teams being more imaginative, I think, on playing more comfort heroes. So yeah, so यति नै भन्दै I think हामी एकैछिन सानो एउटा ब्रेक लिन्छ. तर don't go anywhere. Game 2 आउँदैछ है, काहीँ पनि नजाने. We'll be right back. Welcome back, gamers, ladies, gentlemen. Well, ladies are the खासै छैन होला, but still, hey, it's me again. हाम्रो अझै पनि silly image use गरेर आएको छौँ. Again, this is the first day, so अलिकति technicalities हामीले अझै work on गरिरहेको छौँ. भोलि you will have me moving, not just making this dumb smile. So हाम्रो first game सिद्धियो कसको थियो भन्दाखेरि हाम्रो team one last ride र team ए अडियन्स त रेस्पोन्ड गर्नै मिल्दैन है बिर्सिन मैले म त त्यो लाइभ अडियन्स जस्तो सोचिरहेँ नेभर माइन्ड जे भए पनि हाम्रो अभेन्जर्स भर्सेस वान लास्ट राइडको थियो सो हाम्रो त्यो फर्स्टमा हेर्दाखेरि वी स कि दुवै टिमले एक्सलेन्ट खेलेको थियो बोथ टिम वेन्ट इन विथ अ पर्टिकुलर प्लान अर्ली गेम पुस गर्ने भनेर विच इज द मेटा अहिले दुवै टिमको तर वान टिम वाज एबल टु बेटर एक्जिक्युटेड देन द अदर आई मिन दुवै टिमको ड्राफ्टहरू हेर्ने भए गेम प्लान उस्तै नै थियो लाइक वान ग्लोबल हिरो थियो लागि अनि सुड फलो अप तर स्पेक्टरको के थियो भन्दा इट वाज अल अबाउट मोर स्किल्स हुन्छ नि वेन स्पेक्टर कम्स इन्टु फाइट भनौँ एक्सेप्ट फर हर ड्यामेज अरू खासै पनि केही पनि थिएन तर द डन ब्रेकर अन द अदर ह्यान्ड जब डन ब्रेकर ठाउँमा आउँछ त्यो हिट त्यो डिपिएस जुन त्यो एयुमा दिन्छ द्याट वाज जस्ट सो I mean, we saw time and time again कि लिराले burst गर्न खोज्छ कसैलाई अनि all the Dyer had to do was use aphotic shield अनि mist coil त्यति हो aphotic shield र mist coil use गर्यो त्यसपछि like dead भइसक्यो हिरो पनि suddenly they're at half HP they're dealing damage हुन्छ नि it was just all around better execution from हाम्रो sorry अलिकति यो चिसोले गर्दा रुगाहरू लागिरहेको छ त्यही भएर आइम सरी सो अल ओभर इट वाज अ बेटर एक्जिक्युसन फ्रम टिम Avengers. Right, so once again, हाम्रो टिमहरू रेडी भइन्जेलसम्म we're going to talk about and thank our sponsors, right? So हाम्रो tournament hosted by NepalPlays, Capital I, Supply Unlimited, supported by DRS, National Sports Council Nepal, and in association in association with Arabpati Esports. And this machine, again, I'm not going to mess this up. Mhangsa Esports, GamePlanet, PowerPlay, अनि त्यसपछि पेमेन्ट पार्टनरमा हाम्रो खल्ती र साउन्ड पार्टनरमा हाम्रो आइएसएस र once again a special thank you to ESAN for making everything possible. Right, so हाम्रो प्लेयर्सहरू अब रेडी हुँदैछन् कोइन टसको कुरा त अब खासै हुँदैन के अरे हैन हाम्रो पहिले भइसक्यो सो गेम 2 for those of you tuning in right now we're at game 2 of the first upper bracket in this tournament, right? हाम्रो team team Avengers versus team One Last Ride. So that might be one last ride at the upper brackets किनभने यसमा यो गेम 2 मा पनि उनीहरूले यदि आफ्नो गेमलाई बेटर गर्न सकेनन् भने they will be going down to the lower brackets where they will be facing off against the other teams जुन हामीले हाम्रो वेबसाइटमा तपाईले हाम्रो टेबल हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ अहिले हामीले यहाँ प्रेजेन्ट नगरे पनि सो उहाँले त्यसबाट हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ so one more thing that I want to add is यो गेम पछि upper bracket को अर्को गेम हाम्रो भोलि मात्रै ब्रोडकास्ट हुन्छ right so त्यसको लागि भोलिको लागि पनि ट्युन गरिदिनु होला र आजको लागि चाहिँ गेम 2 is going to be underway अलि छिटै हुन्छ होला I am asking the production right now अनि they are telling me कि गेम अब रेडी हुन लाग्यो so you just need to wait a little bit more stay with us एकैछिनको लागि हजुर हजुर भन्नुहोस् न Okay, so हामी अझै पनि प्लेयर्सहरूलाई कुदिरहेको छौँ सो लाइक आई सेड मेबी आई थिङ्क अलिकति बढी नै एक्सट्रिमै गेम भयो जस्तो छ अघिको त्यसैले प्लेयर्सहरूले अलि बढी टाइम लिइरहनु भएको छ मेबी इट्स सम डिफिकल्टी अन देयर पार्ट सो हामी एकैछिन उहाँहरूलाई बेनिफिट अफ डाउट दिन्छौँ र एकैछिन उहाँहरूको लागि कुदिरहेको छौँ सो एकैछिन अझै अलिकति धैर्यधारण गरिदिनु होला विल बी राइट ब्याक विथ यु डोन्ट वरी वी डोन्ट गो एनिवेयर सेकेन्ड गेम हामी लिएर आउँछौँ नै जस्ट ट्रस्ट अस एकैछिनको लागि है त ल विल बी राइट ब्याक हामी एकैछिन अझै प्लेयर्सहरू के भइरहेछ कसो भएछ हामी लाइभ अपडेट आई जस्ट गट वर्ड कि प्लेयर्सहरूको सिद्धिएर अब गेम एकैछिन सुरु हुन लागिरहेको छ सो एकैछिनमा हामी ड्राफ्टतिर जान्छौँ राइट सो एनी सेकेन्ड नाउ ड्राफ्टमा जान्छौँ हामी Here it is. Here's the draft. Okay, so our
5
draft
seconds remaining.
for those of you tuning in just now, this is One Last Ride versus Team Avengers
Dire
Game
team back.
just पहिलो game Team Avengers second. So once again, it looks like we have a replay of the game. I mean,
Radiant team.
one last ride.
Dire
फेरि
team
पनि
back.
हाम्रो similar heroesहरू बारे okay, we do see some
Dire
variation
team
अब
back.
अघि पनि विसाज हाम्रो अर्सा र एमके नै ब्यान भएको थियो फर्स्टमा त होइन फर्स्टमा एमके र अर्सा ब्यान भएको
10
थियो त्यसपछि
seconds
भाइपर थियो तर
remaining.
यसपालि विसाज
Radiant
विसाज वाज
team
ब्यान
back.
लेटर अन र फिनिक्स पनि ब्यान भएको थियो हाम्रो टिम अफेन्जर्स
Radiant
पहिला
team pick.
सो यसपालि पनि सेम नै जस्तो भइरहेछ यति वान लास्ट राइडमा चाहिँ वी आर सिइङ प्राइमल बिस्ट पहिलाको जस्तै युज पहिलाको जस्तै र ब्रिसल ब्याक द वान थिङ द्याट इज डिफरेन्ट इज यसपालि टिम अभेन्जर्स वर द फर्स्ट वान टु स्ट्याग अब्यान्डन तर यसपालि वान लास्ट राइड सेज
10
दे
seconds
वान्ट
remaining.
राइड अन दिस हर्स यसपालि भनेर सो टिम
5
सरी
seconds remaining.
वान लास्ट राइडले यसपालि
Radiant
अब्यान्डन
team back.
आफूलाई Doom interesting pick from Team Avengers. I mean, Doom is a pretty good meta hero at the moment.
Radiant team
I know.
back.
So, you know, these high region heroes or high sustain heroes are like absolutely nightmare Dooms of a deal गर्नको लागि. So we can see they're probably looking to counter this abandon को सेभहरू किनभने we saw
10
last
seconds
game जब
remaining.
अभेन्जर्सहरूले आफैले abandon
Dire
युज गरेको
team
थिए
back.
त्यो बेला अब्यान्डनको सेभ्सहरू अब्यान्डनको हिल्सहरूले कसरी बचाइरहेको थियो भने तर विथ द डुम देयर उनीहरूले जुन क्यारी कि त जुन कोरलाई डुम युज गरिसकेको छ त्यसको लागि अब्यान्डन क्यान भर्चुअली डु एब्सोल्युटली नथिङ टु सेभ देम एट दिस पोइन्ट त्यसैले I think that is what they're going for. So, हाम्रो
Radiant
Team
team
Avengers
pick.
are opting to ban out the Lina. And once again, they pick the Dawnbreaker. Last game, हामीले देख्यौँ impact that the Dawnbreaker had was so good. So जतिखेर पनि कसैमाथि पनि जाँदा पनि Dawnbreaker was there with the heal, with the damage on the people trying to go on their course.
10
त्यो
seconds
जुन
remaining.
आउँदाखेरिको ट्याबमा हान्दाखेरिको जुन डिसेबल थियो त्यो डिसेबल
5
त्यस्तो
seconds
स्ट्रङ
remaining.
थियो र once again they do get their hands on this Dawnbreaker. Let's see if it can make a similar impact as before. One last राइडले हाम्रो ग्रिमस्ट्रोक पनि ब्यान गरेको छ स्पेसली जब कि ग्रिमस्ट्रोकको अल्टिमेट अहिले यस्तो स्ट्रङ छ कि एक्चुअली ग्रिमस्ट्रोकको अल्टिमेट त्यस्तो स्ट्रङ भएर बफ भएको होइन कि ग्रिमस्ट्रोकसँग सिनर्जी मिल्ने हिरोहरू चाहिँ अहिले स्ट्रङ भएको सो आई थिङ्क दे आर ट्राइङ टु नट ह्याभ टु हिरोज डुम्ड हुन्छ नि हाम्रो ग्रिमस्ट्रोक हेर ग्रिमस्ट्रोक त्यो फेटल बन्ड्समा सरी फेटल बन्ड्स भन्दा आएछ कि सोल बन्डमा हुन्छ नि डुमको डुम हार्यो भने एउटै एउटै स्पेल भएर डुमको डुम हार्यो
Radiant
भने
team pick.
सबैजनालाई एकदमै गाह्रै हुन्थ्यो क्या त्यसमा त्यसैले आई थिङ्क दे जस्ट डुइङ दिस ब्याड
Dire
टु
team
स्टप
pick.
देयर टु कोर्स फ्रम गेटिङ सो वान लास्ट राइट पिकिङ एक्चुली Avengers heroes यसपालि किनभने लास्ट टाइम वी saw कि Rubik went mid for the Avengers right so यसपालि Rubik is taken up Abaddon is taken up by one last ride kind of you know like if you can't
10
beat them join
seconds
them
remaining.
phrase if you
Disruptor.
and it's a disruptor okay so disruptor again a huge team fight hero I mean look at this lineup you know Doom भनेको पनि टिम फाइटमा झ्याप्प छिर्ने टिम फाइटको बिचमा एकजना कोरलाई डुम हान्ने अनि त्यसपछि सबैजनाले त्यो कोरलाई फोकस गर्ने नन
10
ब्रेकर
seconds
टिम
remaining.
फाइट एब्सोल्युटली अ नाइटमेयर टु डिल विथ कतिखेर माथिबाट
5
आकाशमा
seconds
उडेर आएर
remaining.
दिन्छ थाहा नै छैन स्पिन गर्छ एओई स्टन ह्यामर फाल्छ एओई स्लो हुन्छ नि अनि डिस्ट्रप्टर हेऱ्यो भने डिस्ट्रप्टर पनि त्यस्तै एकजनालाई समात्यो भने
Radiant
एकजनालाई
team
यदि हाम्रो थन्डर
Templar
स्ट्राइक हान्न
assassin.
पायो भने त्यसपछि द्याट पर्सन इज युजली डेड इफ दे आर रिट्रिटिङ होइन टिम फाइटमा पनि उसको स्ट्याटिक स्ट्रङ र काइनेटिक फिल्डले यति इस्युजहरू क्रिएट गर्न सक्छ यो गेममा स्पेसली जब कि हाम्रो टिए आइसकेपछि नाउ लास्ट गेम देख्यौँ टिए ह्याड अ प्रिटी इजी गेम लास्ट गेम जस्ट उसको हेभी लिफ्टिङ उसको टिमले गरिसक्यो सो
5
अल
seconds
सी ह्याड टु
remaining.
डु वाज नट मेक मिस्टेक्स र यो गेम पनि सिमिलर त्यस्तै छ यु ह्याभ द डु who will not let them heal. You
Radiant
have the TA
team
who
back.
can deal lots of damage, and a Disruptor who can stop them from escaping. So it looks pretty robust, Avengers Kutara. There is an Invoker picked in One Last Ride. If you remember, last game,
Dire team
after
back.
One Last Ride, आफैले Invoker लाई ban गरेको थियो. So यसपालि उनीहरूले pick गरिँदाखेरि maybe they have some sort of idea in their mind. Some sort of thing they want to go with. I'm probably sure कि उनीहरूले म्याग्नसको आर्मी सँग
team
क्याटेक्लिजम टोर्नेडो सरी क्याटेक्लिजम र अरू स्पेल्सहरू सबै स्पेलको नाम भनेर किनभने इन्भोकरको स्पेलहरू सबैजनासँग जान्छ भोइडको क्रोड यताउतासँग सो दे आर स्टिल लुकिङ फर क्यारी वान लास्ट राइट सो मेबी दे माइट लुक फर अ भोइड
Radiant
किनभने
team
लुक्स
back.
प्रिटी गुड अहिले भोइडको लागि पनि सो हाम्रो पिए र ब्लड
Radiant
सिकर पनि
team,
ब्यान
dire
गरिएको
team
छ
pick.
टिम अभेन्जर्सबाट so they have one more pick remaining अनि one last right they actually picked the Viper this time last time हाम्रो अभेन्जर्सले भाइपरलाई ब्यान गरेको थियो सेकेन्ड ब्यान सरी थर्ड ब्यान गरेको थियो उर्सापछि तर यसपालि भाइपर छोडेको छ सो
10 seconds remaining.
it looks as if Viper is the
5 seconds
carry
remaining.
I guess Viper carry, Invoker mid, Magnus off lane, Dubic position 5, Abaddon 4. That is just my guess. Right? Of course, these are one of the top level players in Nepal right now. So, मैले उहाँहरूको दिमागमा के चलिरहेछ भनेर सोच्न सक्छु तर प्रेडिक्ट गर्न सक्दिनँ right? So, I think that's what they're going for right now. तर Team Avengers go, it's the off-lane Doom, it's the position 4 Dawnbreaker, it's the position 5 Disruptor, position 1 Templar Assassin, I guess, or they could do a position 2 as well, that last game was success maybe they're going for the position 1, it's just a good flex pick, you know, like the flexibles, okay? Off-lane buddy, if you want to, you could, of course, off-lane already, I guess, so carry buddy, mid buddy, you could go either way. So TA is a very good flex pick that I do think it's a Void Spirit.
You may now select your hero.
One of those active heroes हुन्छ नि जसले एकदम एकदम instantly burst गर्न सक्छ. One more very good complement to the Doom. किन Doomको Doomमा हुन्छ नि Void Spiritले पनि damage हान्न पायो, TA ले पनि damage हान्न पायो. There's just no saving that person. अनि even Invokerको against पनि midमा, right? So when you get these Invokerको combo breakहरू गर्ने जब skillsहरू हुन्छ, this gets so much easier. Like Void Spirit is pretty much going to have a free game, I think. किनभने Viper does not really have that much catch, and especially उसको ATOSहरू र उसको Gluttonyहरूको catchहरूलाई पनि easily break गर्छ. Remix just has a lift. Invokerको well catchesहरू, Invokerको combosहरूलाई break गर्न एकदम सजिलो छ. So welcome once more to the game 2 of this best of 3 series with Team Avengers versus one last ride, and it might very well be one last ride for these guys in the upper bracket. They're already down a game, and Team Avengers are up again. Let's see how it goes. So Team One Last Ride have smoked up, and they're ready to maybe potentially catch someone bottom lane. Last time पनि उनीहरू दुईटै टिमले bottom lane मा एकअर्कालाई भेटेको थिए, तर nothing actually happened त्यो बेला. We just have to see if something changes यसपालि. So lines are being drawn here. I think यसपालि हाम्रो Team Avengers लाई माथिको रुतिर चाहिँ अब अलि इन्ट्रेस्ट लागेको छ. One Last Ride searching for a kill, searching to find someone there, that they don't find anyone at the moment. Some is a top person. Smoke does break, pings her, instantly pings her. These are one of the most unfortunate times for the smoke to break. The attack observer they ready to they do get a ward out. I think it's going to be similar to before. The एकदम unusual. तर हाम्रो डायरले पनि smoke use गरिरहेछ. They know where the radiant are भनेर. That I don't think they're going to pursue at this moment. No, they're just happy with today team later. I think they're just happy with that at this moment. Jax already lead by एउटा level mel लिएर first mel double mel strike हान्नको लागि ready भएर बसिसकेको छ mid sorry top मा. Let's see the double mel खानेको चाहिँ हुन्छ किनभने you have to understand कि Magnus does not really have that high of an armor अगाडिको गेममा. So Magnus like why already be at half HP lane सुरु हुन बित्तिकै. I just want to see the double mel strike. What? No? Okay. I think Greasy will get the double mel strike, yes, man. I just want to see it. They are getting everyone through. There it is, the double mel strike. The Aphotic Shield has been used. Blood Grenade, but used the Blood Grenade. It's dead. He's just dead. The double mel strike. I knew he was going for something there. The double mel strike, man. You just don't expect it. So first blood taken by Team Avengers. They're having an absolutely good game. But I imagine you two of something is happening right now. Okay, so I'll get the technical issues. It does not matter. So I am assuming that our Doomday gets user all of the dancer. Dawnbreaker has been XP soaking bottom lane, but the easier gain that XP back. Middle lane ma Void Spirit versus Invoker ko pretty even matchup bhayireko cha tara I would assume कि यो equilibrium changes very fast once level 6 को कुरा आउन थाल्छ किनभने the level 6 को spike from Void Spirit is just so strong. I mean level 6 पनि even त्यो Invoker को अहिले खासै धेरै spells खासै धेरै damage छैन र especially जब Cosmex Invoker खेला छ you are sorely lacking in damage. त्यसैले फर्स्टमै अब उसलाई उसको थर्ड स्किल हुँदा हुँदै शिल्ड हुँदा हुँदै उसलाई ड्यामेज गर्न आउट ड्यामेज गर्न एकदमै गाह्रो छ अहिले. मिडल लेन अघि इभन भएको यसपालि पनि we can see कि almost even नै छ. Junior does get sniped, but he does get caught in the Aether Remnant, and Cold Snap has been used, but nothing more to go from there. So I read just kind of, capitalizing on the carelessness from me and Food Trashes, right? I mean, never just, how do I put this? Just carelessness, right? Like you saw the courier coming, I saw the courier coming, Irene saw the courier coming, he didn't see the courier coming. Does hit the tornado to, like take the last hit as well. So bottom lane, sorry, top lane मा हाम्रो जब अघि एउटा त्यो
Dire's
डबल
middle
बेल
tower is
हिटवाला
under attack.
किल भयो त्यसपछि खासै केही पनि एक्सन भएको त छैन टप लेनमा त्यो टिए इज गेटिङ मोर प्रेसर्ड पहिला भन्दा बट यु हेभ टु अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड कि इट्स प्लेइङ अगेन्स्ट अ भाइपर राइट अनि भाइपरको अगेन्स्टमा खेल्न इट्स जस्ट सो annoying like all he does is spits on the hack through right Actua, constantly Actua. So it's really annoying to play against a Viper. But Jax is doing a good job of keeping himself healthier. Does have a decent amount of last hits as well. Viper knows stay nice how last hit Viper deny alligator points. Bottom lane might be a kill down there.
Radiant's courier
Bottom
has
lane,
been killed.
Almost does get the kill. Dawnbreaker is going in front, but does not have the mana. But the Smoldering Blast does get him enough mana. But Magnus, he gets a screw on both of them. He might die as well. No, he survives. That was an excellent play by the Magnus there. It was so obvious for them for a second that the Magnus could do shockwave, skewer, use the एकैचोटिमा डबल किल पनि पाउँछ तर त्यो थ्री जस्ट अलिकति एग्रो लिदिहाल्यो अनि त्यही भएर नत्र ढुक्क हाम्रो अर्को पनि त्यसमै मर्ने प्रबल सम्भावना थियो त्यहाँ सो डुम हाम्रो स्ट्याक गर्न गएको जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई हो like it's probably 4 minutes and he's probably stacking like is the Doom position 4 this time? Doom position 4 okay so top lane ma Viper le of course pressure they not much the disruptor can do at this point. I mean if you go in the Viper le the asset spit they the glimpse is there, they might catch him. Thunder strike but use athletic shield. It's just everything is just used in the face. But no, El Bicho, he might die here as well. One more hit, he might have died. But no, Jax bans up. Jax goes in front, but the healing from Abaddon is just too much. Goes on El Bicho. El Bicho dies, but the Viper dies as well. The TA, he's all alone here, but no, here comes reinforcement. Itachi Uchiha, he is there. Does try to get him with the fist coil, but no, it's Jax who gets the double kill. The turnaround to the turnaround.
But it hides from the unworthy.
Meanwhile, middle lane, the duta mid laner just आफ्नै संसारमा दुवैजना एकअर्कासँग ego fight भइरहेछ you know how mid laners are right दुवैजनाको आफ्नै ego हुन्छ both of them are pretty much even at this point दुवैजना एकअर्कासँग even खेले पनि दुवैजना एकअर्का भन्दा बाहिर काहीँ पनि हेर्न खोजिनै रहेको छैन अहिले just get that level 6 quick अनि त्यसपछि उनीहरूले अर्को लेनमा गएर धमाका गर्ने त अर्को छँदै नै छ तर I feel as if अर्को लेनमा गएर गर्ने ग्याङ गर्नेमा me and Fro Ashes will be better due to Void Spirit being, a good, very, very good ganker. So, level 6 actually pulled up. Invoker does get the level 6 first. Let's see if he can capitalize something out of this. That Void Spirit he already does have his. I assume he has his second skill as well. Dissimulate, right? Dissimulate. So he does have one level in dissimulate, such a value point. Okay, any combo that Invoker throws at him means he can be disjointed. And he does already have his level 6 and the actual level 6 I want to be thinking with the rune rotation. We can see he's maybe looking to go towards stop. But no, he's just going there to get the rune, right? So rune later mid lane but Invoker does not have much kill potential on the Void Spirit. You have to understand Void Spirit has so much kill potential on Invoker right now. Both of the mid laners already have their infused raindrops, right? So दुवैजनालाई एकैचोटिमा burst गर्न पनि सकिँदैन. It's going to be a battle of attrition. War of attrition हुन्छ नि कसले चाहिँ resourcesबाट छिटो सिद्धिन्छ भनेर त्यो बेलामा क्यापिटलाइज गर्ने. I don't think there's going to be a solo kill on mid lane यसपालि चाहिँ. So हाम्रो Abaddonले successfully I think उनीहरूको लिन सकेको no 7 minute भएको छैन. They're already fighting at the roots for the Rubik. Poor Rubik man is dead already. Somehow the Doom gets cliffed. उसको TP पनि छैन तर I don't assume he is the guy. He's already sending out a TP उसको courierमा. I have no idea. I think Rubikको liftले होला probably. So meanwhile the whole confusion, I think Abaddon was able to get the other rune on the side butter after rune say. So it was pretty even. So instantly TP by हाम्रो BN4 Trashesले रुन त बचायो, एउटा किल पनि सेक्योर गर्यो, तर in the meanwhile हाम्रो Invoker was just farming up mid. And you have to understand कि हाम्रो Invoker was already a little bit high on levels अगाडि. They are trying to go on the Void Spirit, तर he has so many escapes he can use right now. It's really hard to catch a Void Spirit. It's hard to catch any of the Ember brothers, sorry, Spirit brothers, right? Rubik is not looking to go out. There might be a rotation coming from the Dawnbreaker as well. Dawnbreaker is looking at the rune side. He does try to go, but the cold snap stops him. Dawnbreaker, yes, what are you doing, man? You might die here. Yeah, he is speeding towards the high ground. Invoker is trading in their high ground, so issues are that's how. Meanwhile, El Bicho does die to Gracie Mati. I mean, El Bicho, man, like is it's so hard to play as disruptor in this lane. किन भन्दाखेरि you have to commit fully मार्नको लागि. Viper is not an easy target to kill, अनि त्यसपछि Abaddon is not an easy target to kill either. अनि जब दुईजना सँगै हुन्छ त्यो बेला you have to overcommit your killsहरूको लागि. And when you overcommit, it's just so easy for them to turn on you. तर Magnus, he might be in trouble here. तर no, instantly senses danger and goes out. Middle lane मा हाम्रो Void Spiritले इन्भोकरलाई मार्न नसकेर अब्जर्भर वर्ड्सलाई चाहिँ मार्न छ. इन्भोकर चाहिँ अहिले टपमा bottom lane, but RP has been used, skewer back as well. The Invoker, what does he do? What combo does he amaze us with? No, it's just a tornado that misses. Bad, but that's the reality. Voice speed is there as well. Not making already useful. As the Aether Remnant, Invoker like Invis nobody Samatera Mara fall. This was Misery does try to make something out of it. No, El Bicho is there. He's looking for someone else. Misery might be in trouble here as well. Play. He does hit the 2-man RP. Follow up for Lagi. Invoker just did not have the spells. They do glimpse it back. They do use the Kaiser kill. El Bicho dies instantly. It was his initiation. He got counter initiated. It is instantly BN4 crashes. Does try to go out, but he does let the Aether out as well. Will he be able to save? Does have shield, Alikiti life, Alikiti sustain the but no, he cannot escape some skills cooldown. But that is a sad reality when you're playing a Void Spirit. Your early levels, but you just have to be so careful with your spell uses. You never know. You have enough mana. Mana हुन्छ तर spellहरू cooldown हुन्छ. कहिलेकाहीँ spellsहरू off cooldown हुन्छ तर mana हुन्छ. That is how it is. तर it looked so good for one last ride. The first Magnus instant हाम्रो Invoker को गर्दा तर Invoker just waited too long, I guess. मोइसकेको मान्छे tornado हान्यो. Dawnbreaker was able to get off our ulti. त्यसमै पनि Invoker, he was able to escape तर त्यो Aether Remnant just got lucky with that Aether Remnant र उसलाई च्याप्पै समातिहाल्यो. समातेर Dawnbreaker को पर्न बित्तिकै he had no other choice but to reveal himself and go. That was just such an excellent counter initiation हाम्रो Team Avengers बाट. Like they were there instantly. Like we saw the power of this Dawnbreaker अघिको गेममा पनि when Dawnbreaker was just there instantly हरेक fight हरेक gangमा to disrupt them. यसमा disruptor पनि छ. Even though disruptor को glimpse back मा उल्टे disruptor उल्टे पर्यो तर still they tried to make something happen. I just feel bad for the disruptor man यो गेममा. Void Spirit, they're trying to make something happen. Void Spirit is not one of those heroes that you want to go on. TA very low mana, I assume Bakaru'le EMP tornado combo खाएको होला or EMP खाएको हुनछ. Or maybe just TA is a very mana intensive hero as well. Just देखिँदैन तर once like you start flash farming, refraction or Bell use they are going on Jax as well. He is very low on mana, does not have any escape item. They do catch him. The Bell use the instantly dispelled by Invoker. Viper Strike is there as well. Abaddon is there to help him. No LBG is there. Glimpse back into the standing storm. Already there is the Dawnbreaker ulti that we were talking about. Gracie might be in trouble as well. Invoker dodges the hammer. Yaz, he's dead right there. This all started with they went on the Jax, but the Jax is alive. The Invoker, he survives everything, the grits back into everything. Misery, he might die here as well. Suddenly is enough damage to keep him up, but Invoker does have an atomic shield. Has nothing to escape the EMP, but no, he legs it. He just runs away from it. Irene continuously chasing him, but the mortal charges does allow the Void Spirit to escape. So lucky. Gets a DD as well. Wow, this man is just having an excellent day today. Dives in the T1 to get a kill while the mid laner is still responding. Top lane, Doom, finally we get the first Doom of the game. There's nothing the Abaddon can do to save this poor Viper. The Viper dies. The Abaddon, he gets his ultimate proc as well, but gets glimpsed back. He does try the TP, but can they get enough damage in time? Yes, they can. Jax takes him down as well. Jax is just an absolute monster. In the last game as well, all he had to do was just hit, and look at this. Abaddon runs, he doesn't have to chase him. Just glimpses back right into the TA's hands. You know, that the TA just slaps down the game. So does get Aether Remnant off. Probably that's why. But you can see this, right? Like any combo that the Invoker tries to use can instantly be dispelled by the Void Spirit. Like just instantly. The Void Spirit, he does have to TP as well. But can he make it in time? He almost dies, but this assimilate saves him. मेरोल्के नाक बन्द भइरहेछ क्या यस्तो गाह्रो 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 भावेल्सहरू प्रनाउन्स गर्न हिरोजहरू नखेलौँ न केटा हो मलाई भावेल्सहरू प्रनाउन्स गर्न गाह्रो भइरहेछ क्या अहिले. Okay, so we saw that voice speed was so confident हाम्रो dives किनभने he was constantly getting away with it. अनि even हाम्रो टपमा पनि Viper उनीहरूको Viperलाई मारेर they were on going on Irene and everyone else, but it just got turned again. They're going on Irene. Irene might die here. He's running, but he's running towards the wrong way. Static Storm put down as well. The TA just hammers him down. The Viper dies as well. There is no more further reinforcements. Irene, man, constantly getting glimpsed back into these static storms. Like, there's nothing you can do as an Invoker player at this point in the game against that. I mean, you have an Abaddon. The Abaddonले बचाउनको लागि you have the Doom counter गर्न. You have combos, right? But the TA, except TA, I think everyone else can just escape your combo right now. Like Doomलाई त देखिएकै छैन. म अघि भर्खर Doom हारेपछि मैले बल्ल याद गरेको ए त है Doom पनि छ भनेर के. This is looking comparatively more and more balanced game भन्दा तर you know it's Dota, so you never know when things change. But it's looking more and more like it's going to be a replay of the first game, I think. You just need one good combo, okay? Your Magnus Aru cores liera. Magnus is very close to his Blink Dagger. They try to go on the TA that I'm not sure if he went Orchid and then the dagger. Okay, I guess यो Cosmix Invoker को अगेन्स्टमा खेल्न यही कुरा चाहिँ छ ओके. जब एकदम बाधा इन्टेन्सिभ स्मोक्सहरू युज त गरिएको थियो तर इन्स्टेन्टली दे डु गेट कट आउट. म्याग्नसलाई समातिएको छ, ग्लिम्स ब्याक पनि गरेको छ. विल इट बी इनफ? यस, इट विल एब्सोल्युटली बी इनफ. Irene is running for his life. Rubik backlineमा छ. He does get the ghost walk off. I don't think there's any detection there. But the Doom is there with the detection. They see Irene, it just grazes him. That is enough to get the Invoker as well. Initially, Rubik like that, the Rubik but that Invoker was the more tastier prize there. And Itachi just instantly switching his priorities. Like that is the mark of a top tier player. When you can switch your targets on a whim. देख्न बित्तिकै no, instantly brain math calculations. Rubik, no, I don't want that. I want the gourmet stuff. I want the Invoker to die. That is what separates a good player from a great player. Time and time again, हामीले देखिरहेछौँ कि again one last ride is probably heading towards the last ride, upper bracket finals, but it looks more and more towards Avengers. Even though the graph here, graph win probability. Oh wait, there's something more happening. Mana lieko cha, silence pani bhaisakeko cha voice speed, but no, there's not enough burst damage. Silence ko like he does break it, but he is able to escape. No, glimpse back, but no, he's still alive. All that for nothing. I mean, Magnus, I see why
Radiant's top
Magnus
tower
हाम्रो
is under
फर्स्टमा
attack.
Orchid गएको भनेर. I mean, I absolutely understand it अहिले. तर you know, like I just feel there would have been better heroes to go on Orchid. You know, like Invoker was a pretty good hero to go Orchid on as well. That considering Invoker has not had such a good game, so probably they thought Magnus say the use गर्नु पर्थ्यो. I mean, they had such a good uh, read on कसलाई जाने अहिले भने Void Spirit was almost dead there. The silence ले गर्दाखेरि पनि तर you know Disruptor was there to help him. Everyone else was there to help him. त्यो threat कि हामी कसैमा गयो भने हामी डुम खाएर फेरि हामी मर्ला भनेर त्यो static stroke डर त्यो सधैँ भइ नै रहन्छ. So you know once again Avengers showing कि उनीहरूको draft कति scary छ भनेर. So meanwhile, अघिको game जस्तै let's do a recap of अघिको game. Meanwhile, while everything else was happening, TA was farming bottom, right? So again, we can see कि हाम्रो goal lead यो गेममा हाम्रो turnaround भएर one last ले better खेलिरहेको थियो पहिलाको भन्दा धेरै better खेलिरहेको तर once
A
again we're
gift from the
seeing more
Tempest
and
of
more
Battle.
कि पहिलाको game जस्तै भइरहेछ, right? पहिलाको game जे भइरहेको त्यसरी नै ग्राफ हामी त्यतै ढल्किन थालिसकेको छ अहिले फेरि पनि. The Magnus, I think they're waiting for the Blink Dagger on Magnus, and I think that is what they should be doing at this moment. I mean, actually, Magnus को RP मा यदि इन्भोकरले पनि आफ्नो स्पेल्सहरू सबै अनलोड गर्न पायो भने there
Dire's
might be
middle
something
tower
happening.
is under
Like two
attack.
ships. Invoker, माथि इन्भोकरले समात्यो. Irene, get away, man. Not again. Irene, no. He does get glimpsed back into the static storm. I mean, I don't think that was necessary. But I think it's more of a power move. Almost gets him the ward त्यहाँ छ. I think it shows them कि ward त्यहाँ छ भनेर पनि. होइन? जे भए पनि हाम्रो Magnus was so close to catching the Void Spirit there as well. तर हामीले देख्दै थियौँ मैले बोल्दा बोल्दै त देखिरहेको छु उनीहरू स्मोक तर कसैले
Radiant's
समात्दैन
bottom
होला नि
tower
भनेको.
is
I
under
failed to
attack.
neglect कि हाइग्राउन्डमा उनीहरूले यस्तो deep ward राखेर रहेछ. They were seeing Irene there farming भनेर. I mean, Irene is such an exceptional player. तर time and time again Avengersले Ireneलाई shut down गरेको गरेछन्. अहिलेको गेममा त्यस्तै र अहिलेको गेममा त्यस्तै. They do catch the Void Spirit midमा. तर there is no तर. They do catch him and they do kill him. I mean, it was just instant. एकैछिनमा. We saw कि मैले Magnusको इन्भेन्टरी हेरिरहेको थिएँ त्यो बेलामा अनि I just saw कि त्यो RP युज भएको मात्रै देखेँ मैले अनि I assumed कि कहाँ के भयो भने हेर्दाखेरि मिड लेनमा भोइडलाई समातिसकेको रहेछ. Well, stuff like that happened. तर what you have to remember is meanwhile TA was farming bottom. TA ले continuously bot lane push गरेको गरेछ र it was the same story अहिलेको गेममा पनि सबैजना फाइट गरिरहेको थिए. Dawnbreaker was there to assist them.
Radiant's
अनि तर
bottom
TA ले
tower is
तबसम्म
under attack.
farm गरेको similar timing अहिलेको गेममा he is stuck in the trees. Does get the quelling blade होइन. Well, I think this is the curse of carry players. You know, RTG cliffमा अड्किने हाम्रो Jax छ नि रुखमा अड्किने. It's common things. These are just Dota things भनौँ न. So you can already see कि हाम्रो TA ले पनि उनीहरूले टिपी गर्न सक्ने ठाउँहरूमा already आफ्नो traps set गरिसकेको छ. अनि he already has his shard as well. So understand
Radiant's
this.
bottom tower
TA को
is under
shardले
attack.
उसको trapले silence गर्छ. So against
Radiant
Invoker,
structures are
against
fortified.
Rubik, against Abaddon, against Magnus, these sort of traps are just so
Dire are
scary to
scanning.
fight against. Actually, झ्याप्प ब्लिङ्किन गरेर like, imagine you're a Magnus, right? ब्लिङ्किन गरेर 5 जनाको बिचमा ब्लिङ्किन गरेर आरपी हान्न खोजेछ अनि त्यसपछि you silenced. That is just the sad reality के हाम्रो त्यसबाट. And you have the 8th remnant as well, so this is a common tactics that player use, right? So I ground to push गर्दा अनि यस्तै Earthshaker, Magnus जस्तो use. Oh, mid lane, Gracie, he does go on them तर Apotix use सबैले बताएको use you पनि use गरेर एकैचोटि धेरै कुरा भइरहेछ. I don't know what to report on right now. तर I think it was Rubik who stole the Doom and used it on the Void Spirit as well. तर Void Spirit is able to get out. Abaddonको ultimate पनि pop भएको छ तर I don't think there is any escape from it. And no, there is no escape. Absolutely. And we can see PN4 Trashes coming back after purging his Doom.
Radiant's middle
It
tower
was
is
such a
under
good play by
attack.
Rubik as well. तर the static storm, the
is under
kinetic
attack.
field, the Doom, everything was just too much for one last ride to handle right now. अघि हामी के भन्दै थियौँ मैले I lost my train of thought के त्यो बेलामा. We're talking about कि it is so hard for one last ride to go into to these fights किन भन्दाखेरि TA को ट्र्याप कुनै पनि बेला फुट्न सक्छ लाइक इभन हाम्रो भोइड स्पिरिटको पनि अर्थ स्पिरिट सरी अर्थ शेकर यस्तो यस्तो हिरोहरू हुँदाखेरि युजुअली आफ्नो कोर हिरोको अगाडि त्यस्तै डिसेबल त्यो एथर रेमिट केही राख्दैपछि एकको स्ल्याम यताउताहरू यस्तोलाई पनि काउन्टर गर्न सकिन्छ सो म्याग्नस यसो भित्र छिरो त्यस्तै एथर रेमिट त्यस्तै कि साइलेन्सर पर्यो भने इट कुड बी सो मच वर्स for these people. So smoke use गरेर they are trying to catch someone your bottom lane but TA is very close to them. Pingsहरू आउन त आइरहेछ तर I am not sure कि यो पिङ्सहरू के को बारेमा हो भनेर चाहिँ they are trying to search for them. They have no vision. They kind of do see the disruptor retreating अनि maybe they think they have seen him. The Invoker is just so far behind you, Keeper. Like, Invoker is already so far behind. He's trying desperately to catch back up. That he barely has Witch Blade. Matri soil sa usaka. अरू कुनै पनि छैन BKB सिधै जान खोजिरहेछ लाइक we've said right use static stormमा constantly उसलाई glimpse back गरेर static stormमा तान्दैछ they're constantly looking at they're constantly shutting it down so I guess it's a pretty good thing that they the void spirit sorry TA like जाँदा गएछ all combo used there is no savior this time even save the Q it was not quick enough now Dawnbreaker tried to save it but did not do anything, died in vain, could not even be a martyr after Karila बचाएर आफू मर्न सकेन just plain old died. It was such a good RP by Magnus. I mean, RP हान्यो साइलेन्स हान्यो तुरुन्त तान्यो अनि इन्भोकरले पनि बल्ल आफ्नो कम्बोहरू हान्न पायो वेल कम्बो भन्नाले त्यहाँ अब एउटा मिटियोर त्यो थियो हैन त्यही पनि द मिटियोर deals a lot of damage अहिले किन स्पेशली TA को जब रिफ्र्याक्सन डाउन छ त्यो बेला she doesn't really have that much HP to begin with it's just armor you know so magic damage deals a lot of damage to TA so Void Spirit they are moving towards him they see him he's able to TP out. Oh, so close. Alikti after skewer mileko way, Void Spirit could have died there as well. I mean, Void Spirit does not have any dispel items, I think. Oh, axe that luck of the lie with him. Void Spirit, bro. No, he's going for a dispel item. Sorry, I think I saw someone else's inventory. So, usko bhane actually your manta aisakesपछि it's going to be hard for Magnus to make these plays on Void Spirit. तर अहिले समातेको भए his manta would be so much more delayed. I feel like mid lane Avengers are looking to close out the middle lane I think it's just Jags in the front line like अघि पनि हामीले देखेको it's just Jags in the front line with the ages अनि constant heals back line बाट आइरहेको थियो there's always the constant trend कि Mars Arena आएर सबैजनालाई समात्छ भन्ने so similarly यो गेममा पनि you never know कतिखेर के Itachi आएर कसलाई डुम हान्छ कसलाई के गर्छ भनेर they don't have the linkers yet अहिलेसम्म so already उनीहरू TP गर्न सक्ने ठाउँमा Aether Remnant र traps set गरिसकेको छ so if you do try to come and defend this that is not the way to defend it right now so one lane ma only T3 remaining one lane ma T2 and one lane ma T1 देखेर बाँकी छ Viper they are going after Viper in the top lane they see him Itachi is chasing with the scorched earth does get the stun on does get the doom off as well is there any escape from him probably not they have used the glimpse they have used everything on him but the TP it gets cancelled I don't know what it got cancelled by but it does get cancelled Doom I think Doom had some creep ability I guess yes Doom had the centaur ko stump you can see 2 second cooldown was centaur ko stump right so war stump that's what it's called I knew that it was called war stump just centaurले ढम्बा हान्ने भन्थे मैले चाहिँ so they war stump ले गरे maybe he could have survived त्यो TP घरमा हारेको तर I mean he was pretty low already त्यो गर्दाखेरि तर Viper does have that magic resistance so maybe he could have survived but either way त्यो stump just value stun भयो त्यो एउटा stump ले चाहिँ just made sure just that extra level of insurance कि he could not come back भनेर I'm sorry it's cold out here guys सरी अलिकति चिसो मौसम छ आफ्नो ख्याल राख्नु रुगा खोकीबाट बस्नु मलाई समात्छ कि तपाईलाई नसमातोस् है त्यसैले when we look at the graph right हामीले अहिलेको गेममा we saw कि constantly हाम्रो Avengers ले dominate गरेको थियो अहिलेको गेममा अनि finally जब माथि आउन थाले थियो no Avengers just pulled it right back तर यो गेममा हेर्ने हो भने you know one last ride ले was having a pretty great game well as all things go right initially फिर्ता आउन थाल्यो do good wait it's wait what okay so the game is the issue is resolved I guess होइन looks more and more like Avengers are taking control of more and more of the map. अहिले हामीले इभन म्यापमा हेऱ्यौँ भने पनि सबै म्यापभरि हाम्रो लोवर साइड अफ द म्याप पुरै हाम्रो वार्ड र टिएको ट्र्यापहरूले पुरै
Radiant's
भरिएको छ
middle
लाइक जस्ट
tower
लुक
is
एट
under attack.
दिस लुक्स लाइक मिजल्स म्यान मलेरिया लाए जस्तो पुरा चिकन पक्स लाए जस्तो हुन्छ नि रेडियनको म्यापलाई अहिले पुरै सबैतिर रातै रात डल्लै डल्लो becomes so much harder for them to play the Jags. He might be ganked here. There is the RP. Lincoln will block the voice against instantly. Static Storm is there. Everyone is forced to leave. Only one guy on the Static Storm. Magnus Samantha. Invoker does get out some. Please, Harutara, know the team from Dire is here. Radiant run, know the meteor. The desperation meteor is there. No, the TA is just in the backline clearing everything. That was such a good initiation. Bro, Disruptor instantly there. I mean, he was out of the frame. I understand that. This little the only reason that Viper survived is because he was dead. I think this is Roshan, right? It just leads to Roshan. I mean, they have such good initiation and TA at the game. But the static storm, man, just doing everything. You Disruptor really did disrupt that fight. I was so sure that TA had no way of escaping this. But Dawnbreaker instantly ulti user आइसक्यो हाम्रो Disruptor instantly त्यो static storm पर्न पनि कस्तो पर्यो क्या सबैजनाको बिचमा पर्दैन क्या static storm पनि तर कसो गरी काइनेटिक फिल्डमा जस्ट एकजना मात्रै अड्क्यो त्यहाँ तर द्याट वाज इनफ टिए बाँचिहाल्यो टिए बाँच्न बित्तिकै द आउटपुट अफ टिए वाज जस्ट टु मच सनस्ट्राइक युज गरेर स्क्यान त गरिएको थियो तर वेल त्यस्तै हो man absolutely constantly just shutting Irene down. So like they have so many ways of shutting Irene down. You have the Void Spirit जो chop you know like Void Spiritले के गर्छ भनेर हामी सबैजनाले त्यो भएको सब एउटा Void Spiritको खाएको सब कम्बो हामीलाई थाहा छ right so Void Spirit going for his axe next so one more point of contention for Irene किनभने one more silence that Irene has to deal with so the early BKB might pay off तर you have to understand कि जति गेम ढिला हुँदै जान्छ BKB को duration त्यति नै घट्दै जान्छ so Irene like how many stuff does it need to purge कतिवटा चिज पर्ज गर्ने डुम छेक्ने कि टिएको ट्र्यापको साइलेन्स हटाउने कि हाम्रो भोइस स्पिडको दुईटा साइलेन्स दुईटा चार्जेसको त्यो के भन्छ त्यसलाई त्यस्तो नाम पनि बिर्सेँ त्यो थर्ड स्किलको शील्ड again once again glimpse back into the kinetic field misery absolute misery that is what he's feeling right now man almost gets the doom that there was nothing more misery could do त्यो ठाउँमा so like I say the कति कुरा पर्ज गर्ने भन्ने कुरा छ यो गेममा डिस्ट्रप्टर मेन त डिस्ट्रप्टरको रिलोकेटले नै गाह्रो पार्छ यो रिलोकेसन स्किल्स आर सो डिफिकल्ट टु प्ले विथ म्यान त्यो कुर्काको एक्स मार्क हुन्छ नि टाइनीको टसको किक सो हार्ड टु डिल विथ अहिलेको बेटामा स्पेसली जब पाँचजना ग्रुप अप भएर बसिरहेको हुन्छ इट डजन्ट म्याटर इफ तपाईँ के अरे आफूलाई टस गर्ने मान्छे आफूलाई पठाउने मान्छे भयो किनभने देयर कम्प्लिकेटेड द कोर गेममा Again, Avengers taking one after the other towers. Again, mid top lane ma'am. Are we getting a repeat of what happened agadi? BKB use गरेर TP त गर्न खोजिएको छ. यसपालि Storm पनि use गरेको थियो तर he does survive but I mean, you know, that is an entire BKB use, but that is an entire Doom used as well. So, you know, I guess fair trade with this match. So, Abandon already, does try to high five, but that does nothing for you right now. You just, you know, like the high five does nothing for you, oily. High fives and dies, I mean, you know, moderator someone that high five I can respect that. Dawnbreaker को त्यो हरेक 5 मिनेटमा त्यो पुरै म्याप देखाउने त भइरा छ तर even if they do get the information on the map there is so little one last ride can do right now against this lineup from Avengers. Like again, it's not just the draft, it's just the execution. Avengers, even though they were on the back foot the game go agadi eventually they clawed their way back up and easily actually. जबकि उनीहरूको एउटा आइरिनलाई सटडाउन गर्ने मल्टिपल तरिकाहरू छ उनीहरूको एउटा कोरै उनीहरूको सटडाउन भइसक्यो र भाइपर दे जस्ट लाइक टिए छ भाइपर ओन्ली इज ट्याङ्की एगेन्स्ट म्याजिक ड्यामेज राइट सो भाइपरको थर्ड स्किलले हाम्रो पोइजन स्किल कोरोजिभ स्किलले म्याजिक ड्यामेजसँग रेजिस्टेन्स दिने हो बट टिए
Radiant's top
सी इज
tower
अल
is under
फिजिकल
attack.
हाम्रो void spirit does physical damage even non-breaker does physical damage right so it's just so hard for Viper to play as well and the Magnus even though he does have these
Radiant's top tower
combos
has
the
fallen.
combos हान्नुभन्दा अगाडि नै their foes are the ones being jumped right and even when they do get the jump अघि देख्यौँ हामी टिएलाई एक्लै त्यस्तो भेट्टाएको बेला पनि no he was not एक्लै the disruptor was right there to disrupt their plans so it's getting harder and harder for one last ride to carry on. I mean, म्याप अझै पनि हेरिरहेछ हामी सबैतिर त्यही दादुरो लाए जस्तो छ यार सबैतिर रातो डटै डट इट्स सो ब्याड टु प्ले एउटा डटा परियो भने त्यहाँ साइलेन्स छ स्लो छ र त्यही बेलामा उताबाट तुफानमा हाम्रो अभेन्जर्स आइसकेको छ आई थिङ्क ड्युटको
Twice the
ड्रम
measure
अफ
of power.
इन्ड्युरेन्सको चार्जेसहरू सिद्धिसक्यो होला तर ठ्याक्कै आफू एउटा कुनै साइलेन्समा पर्यो अनि ड्रम अफ इन्ड्युरेन्स सुनेर अनि सुरु सबैजना आउँदाखेरि इट्स अ भेरी स्केरी एक्सपिरियन्स मैले खाएको छु क्या त्यस्तो खाएको मलाई थाहा छ आई नो बट वाट Oh, there's a counter play. Excellent play by Irene. Like you can just feel the finesse, you can feel the control. I know the RP was used, but excellent beat by Irene. Like instantly, the Magnus was there. The Magnus used RP. And there's a Magnus फेरि कस्तो हुन्छ the boxes सबैबाट प्रेस गर्नै पर्ने बाध्यता हुन्छ क्या no you don't have to RP हान त्यही ठाउँमा राख अरूहरूलाई ड्यामेज डिल गरिदेऊ the invoker was able to plan it out so easily. एउटा sunstrike, एउटा deafening. That's it. त्यति गरेको छ. But this is what one last ride needs right now. यस्तै सानतिनो counter initiations, सानतिनो pick up. That is how they, come back to this game. Magnus is the only one that is quite farmed अहिले हाम्रो one last ride, but I mean, Irene was basically shut down by multiple heroes. Viper was shut down by this TA, by this Void Spirit, by this Dawnbreaker, right? So Viper does not really have that much mobility as well. So Viper, like I said, he has absolutely no way of getting out, right? So makes sense. Ki Magnus is the only one doing good. And Magnus can follow up. Funny, यदि उनीहरूले इनिसिएट गरेर फलोअप गर्न सक्यो भने वान लास्ट राइडले यो गेम अझै साल्भेज गरेर गेम 3 पनि निकाल्न सक्छ होला नत्र इट्स स्टिल क्वाइट हार्ड फर वान लास्ट राइड टु गेट वान मोर राइड इन यो गेममा नेक्स्ट almost has his agility moving dagger as well. I don't know. The instantly double replet. Misma enter replet miss the भएको छ तर डुम पनि युज गरिसकेको there is nothing more. The invoker does get off one tornado तर no follow up. He has to run for his life. Ice wall पनि drop त गरिएको छ. No, he catches Irene run. But there's मिल्यो भने हामीलाई पछि जितेर जित्याउ भने कसरी चाहिँ आइरिन त्यहाँ बाँचेको थियो भनेर आई वाज स्योर कि आइरिन त्यहाँ मऱ्यो भनेर वेल इभेन्चुअलिटीको कुरा बस्थ्यो त्यो बेला नमऱ्यो भने अहिले चाहिँ तिनीहरूको होल प्लेसै भनिरहेको छ सो द्याट्स इट तर भोइस स्पिड इज भेरी लो अन मार जस्ट ट्राइ टु स्नाइप इट विथ द सनस्ट्राइक तर वेल I guess this is it. It's looking more and more harder for them to come back into this game. And already we can see the 30 seconds no Rubik, 20 seconds no Magnus. Viper is there with his buyback that he does not have his ultimate ready right now. So lag issue ma हामीले राखिरहेको छौँ you know how it is right so when you're losing it's lag right but no, it's a joke I do jokes especially pause भएको बेलामा Okay, so unpause the point that Irene instantly gets silenced. I mean, this is what we're talking about. Like, there are so many silences that instantly buy back the use. So Viper buys back as well, but the Avengers, they did look like they were about to back out, तर no,
Radiant's top
they
tower
just want a
is
little
falling.
bit more. Tornado bait त गरियो हाम्रो, तर traps are there discouraging त्यो हुन्छ नि जस्तै कुनै बाघहरू कसैलाई झम्टिन खोजे घ्वार्र गर्छ अनि तर्साएर पकाउँछ, त्यस्तै हो क्या हाम्रो टिएको ट्र्याप पनि अलिकति स्लो गरिदिन्छ, अलिकति साइलेन्स गरिदिन्छ होइन, अनि नजाउँ कि क्या हो जस्तो लागिहाल्छ क्या। डिटरेन्ट भन्छौँ क्या हामीले युजली बायोलोजिकल टर्म्समा चाहिँ डिटरेन्ट क्या यो ठ्याक्कै। सो वान साइड अफ ऱ्याक्स हाम्रो टिम अभेन्जर्सको साइडमा गइसक्यो त किल्स हेर्ने हो भने अलमोस्ट डबल छ होइन, डबलभन्दा बढी छ एक्चुली। यदि हाम्रो नेटवर्थ हेर्ने हो भने 35K को नेटवर्थ लिड छ। अल कोर्स हाम्रो उतापट्टिको वान लास्ट राइडको कोर्सहरू एक्सेप्ट म्याग्नस सबैजना बिलो हाम्रो उतापट्टिको पोजिसन 4 छ। इट लुक्स मोर एन्ड मोर लाइक हाम्रो उतापट्टिको विन प्रोबेबिलिटी हेर्ने हो भने 11% मात्रै विन प्रोबेबिलिटी छ हाम्रो वान लास्ट राइडको। सो वान लास्ट राइड इज डुइङ वान मोर स्मोक, केही गर्न सकिन्छ कि होइन, भाइपरलाई बेट गराएर केही न केही गर्न सकिन्छ कि भनेर हेर्न खोजिरहेछ, तर अभेन्जर्स दे आर नट टेकिङ द बेट, दे आर डुइङ देयर
Dire
ओन
are
स्टफ।
scanning.
उनीहरू म्यापमा छैनन् भनेर स्क्यान गर्ने हो कि भनेर गर्छ, दे डु सी द टिए देयर, तर डुम इन्स्टेन्टली डुम त्यहाँ आइसक्यो, हि वाज अबाउट टु इनिसिएट समथिङ, तर सेन्सिङ समथिङ वाज अप, दे सी हिम नो TP's out. Meanwhile, like I always say, meanwhile TA is doing something much more dangerous. TA is taking the Roshan, and it is a little dangerous for one last strike here. If you allow TA to take it here, अहिलेको ग्याङमा पनि हामीले हेर्दाखेरि they didn't die at all, Avengers. Even last game पनि TA had the ages, but they were not able to pop the ages despite losing everyone on their team, and that actually just ruined the TA को अझै अघिको हाम्रो Swift Blink complete भइसक्यो। They are looking to go from the bottom. हाम्रो Doom already bottom मा ready भएर बसिसक्यो। So TA with this Swift Blink is so much dangerous. There's just so much damage coming so fast अहिले। Especially in Doomमा कसै कोरले खायो भने there's just no going back. That core is dead basically. If you don't have buyback, that core is just out of the game. Magnus Mindbreaker त पिकअप गरेको छ, तर ब्याकलाइन्समा हाम्रो ग्रिसीले समातेको छ। उफ द्याट ड्यामेज म्यान ज्याङ्कीको, आई मिन त्यही त हो अघिदेखि कुरा गरिरहेको छ हाम्रो ज्याङ्क्सको, जस्ट गेट्स टु सिट ब्याक अनि जस्ट हिट दिज मेल स्ट्राइक्स अनि ओभरवेल्मिङ ड्यामेज सबै एबिलिटीको चाहिँ टिमले गरिसकेको छ। इट जस्ट मेक्स इट लुक सो इजी। I think it's the final push. They don't have their core with them, right? Carry नै छैन अहिले। So okay, so one more for the road, I guess. Play is in. He gets muted, he gets stunned, he gets silenced, static scope when he uses glimpse back. Wait, what? Okay, glimpse back. Invoker combo the out the eye goes out. At this point it's just too little, too late. Everyone except the Rubik is there. We might expect to see a GG. You know what? I don't see one last ride coming back from this. I mean, 4 heroes dead, you have 60 seconds, no Magnus, no Abaddon, no Invoker. It's just a Viper, अनि Viperलाई we have seen Viperलाई कति सजिलैले Avengersले अघि भर्खर पनि मारिराखे भनेर, so it's just a Rubik looking on as his base is absolutely right. There it is, there's the GG. So the first series of the game has been won by Avengers 2-0. So it was an absolute clear-cut annihilation of Team One Last Ride. But like I said, this is not the last ride for Team One Last Ride, right? उनीहरू especially lower bracketमा जान्छ, right? So lower bracket they still have a chance to fight against, fight back. So there is your winners, Team Avengers. Congratulations, excellently well executed, excellent well played, the absolute perfection team play. जहाँ पनि हाम्रो ठ्याक्कै कोही पनि कहिले पनि एक्लै थिएन, एक्लै देखियो पनि एक्लै थिएन कहिले पनि, अलवेज एकअर्काको ब्याक्स लिने, एकअर्कालाई बचाउने, एकअर्कालाई गर्ने, उनीहरूलाई डिसेबल गर्ने, एब्सोल्युटली वन्डरफुल पर्फर्मेन्स, एन्ड वाट अ वे टु स्टार्ट आवर होल यो सिरिज हुन्छ नि, हाम्रो 2-0बाट सुरु भएको छ। आई थिङ्क हाम्रो कुनै अडियो इस्युज आइरहेको जस्तो छ। हेलो Okay, sorry. Again, first day हो त्यसैले अलिकति टेक्निकल किङ्सहरू अझै वर्कआउट गरिरहेछ no issues. So Team Avengers, congratulations to them. Team one more right, they still have one more right lower brackets but let's see if they can bring something more out of this. So हामीले गेमको बारेमा कुरा गर्ने वाला छौँ हामी एकैछिनमा. First, let's just talk about the general flow of the game, right? So like I said, game one देखि नै हाम्रो uh, team one more right. I'm just going to call them one right, right? So, but like one more right, one in off that about. So, one right was really going forward with the plan. They had a good plan. Pick off, end quick. तर the same plan was taken by the Avengers as well. तर they just had a more beefier lineup त्यसमा अनि execution just better भयो. यो गेममा हेर्दाखेरि team one more right absolutely had their head in the right space. Sorry, Agadi, they were dominating. They were doing really good. They were covering each other. Once Avengers started getting those items to voice spirit भित्रतिर झ्याप 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 हानेछ हुन्छ नि डिस्ट्रप्टरले कन्स्टेन्टली हाम्रो आइडीलाई समातेको हामी कोही माथि गए पनि त्यहाँ डिस्ट्रप्टरसँग कसैलाई रोक्नको लागि हुन्छ नि देन there's a doom linking in dooming your core त्यसपछि हाम्रो डन ब्रेकर आइरहेछ अल्टी हानिरहेछ it was just so hard to play against. So excellent try by one last right. So we'll be seeing them again in the lower brackets. I will probably, but I don't think we'll be broadcasting the lower brackets. अहिले हाम्रो यसमा त्यसैले I can't be sure त्यसको बारेमा. So tune in again tomorrow. हाम्रो अर्को म्याच पनि छ. Wait, we are not done. यो म्याचको अझै अलिकति कुरा गर्न बाँकी छ तर just for some of you who are impatient and are thinking of tuning out, भोलि पनि हाम्रो म्याच छ. भोलि पनि हाम्रो upper bracket को next match छ. Alright? I will expect you guys to be there. नत्र म चित्त दुखाएर बस्छु. I am a very sensitive heart. है प्लिज पनि हामी भेट्छौँ यसरी नै सो आजको हाम्रो यसको बारेमा कुरा गरौँ right? I read what a bad game to end on, man. Like I feel so bad for I read you game. Like constantly static storm, glimpse back, say doom, voice field silence. Like there was just so much stuff going on to shut down this I read. So Rubikले पनि हाम्रो गर्न त खोज्यो तर उसले इम्प्याक्टफुल स्पेल चोरेर युज गर्नुभन्दा अगाडि नै उसको टिमै गइसकेको थियो abandon the same thing sorry abandon was trying to save his course तर त्यो actually doom खाइसकेपछि it was just so hard for abandon to do anything I mean constantly abandon was the last person dying right that it was just so hard even for Mel right so Mel was doing a decent job but once again even if you do hit a good RP follow up को लागि त्यहाँ थिएन like fast enough damage थिएन र Viper just could not find his footing in this game so that was the first series in our tournament, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed the game. And once again, भोलि फेरि हुन्छ, right? हाम्रो वेबसाइटमा पनि गएर चेक गर्नुहोस् हाम्रो यो लाइभ हाम्रो हाम्रो लाइभ सरी एकैछिन अलिकति डिस्टर्बेन्स आइरहेछ है हाम्रो लाइभ गेम भोलि पनि हुन्छ र त्यसमा पनि हामी तपाईँहरूलाई देख्छौँ भन्ने एक्सपेक्टेसन गर्छौँ वी हेभ मोर गेम्स राइट र हाम्रो बाँकी हुने लोवर ब्राकेट गेम्सहरू यताउताको पनि स्कोर्सहरू यताउता हाम्रो सबै वेबसाइटमै हुन्छ सो डु चेक अस आउट द्याट right? And yeah, that's it. That's the first game. I hope you guys had fun. I certainly did. अलिकति यताउता टेक्निकल हिकअप्सहरू टेक्निकल किक्सहरू भइरहेको थियो त्यसको लागि I apologize to you, right? So once again, at the end of the day, let's thank the people, let's thank the organizations that made this possible, right? Once again, right? For the last time today, hosted by NepalPlays, capital I, Supply Unlimited, supported by sorry, DRS, National Sports Council Nepal, in association with Arabpati Esports. I'm not going to get this wrong this time. Mhangsa Esports, right? GamePlanet, PowerPlay, and payment partner Khalti with sound partner ISS. And once again, thank you to ESAN for making this possible. Okay, so yeah, that's it, guys. So we'll be meeting you tomorrow again. Remember, I'm a sensitive person. Don't hurt my feelings. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. That's it for today.